Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? And welcome to the Moo Room, the home of the aunties, uncles, nieces, and nephews, the home of the grown and the sexy. Yeah, this is an improv live, so I just want to say, welcome to the Moo Room.
Love it, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Get to taking that off me. Yeah. 'Cause I got the plug, I made the coffee green. Talking late night for you.
Hey y'all, what y'all doing? What's up? And welcome to the Moo Room, the home of the aunties, uncles, nieces, and nephews, the home of the fam, the home of the grown and the sexy. Look, I really was gonna take the whole day off and just take the whole day off or whatever. But I was like, you know what, sister girl, you have been out of the algorithm for a whole week. So at least go on live and just be like, hey y'all, hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? Let me drop this link real quick. If anybody wanna come up, y'all, I ain't gonna be on here too long. I ain't gonna lie. I am up catching up on my shows. So I've been in there watching Bel Air Child and it's good. But I said, while I'm just sitting out here on the porch, I might as well go live and see what everybody up to. What's been going on? The streets has been streeting. The streets has been streeting. Did y'all see the little thing with Chaotic and Smiley and Chastity? Hey nephew.
Hey, Auntie. I was almost finna doze off. I said, Auntie ain't coming tonight. I know she not coming. I know she tired.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been, when you got a big family, I've been grocery shopping all day and literally been grocery shopping all day, then cook dinner. Then I was like, took my daughter to work. And then I was like, you know what? I'll just wait till tomorrow. But then I was sitting on the stoop, sitting on the porch, you know, doing what I do. And I said, let me just go live and see what's popping.
Yeah. Well, today's been relatively quiet besides, the little chaotic show, YouTube series thing that he be doing with Rod. But other than that, it was relatively quiet. It's a good day. You know, good day in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I'm
I know.
getting caught up on all my shows too.
Yeah, I just was like, I'm just gonna take a moment and just, decompress for a minute. Talk to, I had a really great day, really great day. And then I've been, like I said, Auntie be in everybody yard, right?
Hmm.
So I've been over here in this, oh my gosh. Oh my God. Like, it's been like a lot of people being exposed, like a lot of pastors and stuff like that. So I've been watching that kind of stuff. I've been like, this stuff is crazy.
That's
Like,
what I was looking at too. I seen some stuff. I was on a little app called Scoops.
hmm
That app is just like, what in the world? That's all you can say to every video. And you don't put in no specific video like, of what's
hmm
going on in society. You just click entertainment, music, whatever. But when everything got to popping up on there, I was just like, wow. So now I just got through watching the little Mississippi boy, you know, what happened with him. And that is deep.
hmm
That is a deep situation. I mean, shoot, it's a good thing for those who stay in Mississippi that's of color. It's a good thing to go catch up on and see what's going on. with the boy in the bridge situation. But it's just good to stay on your toes. I never knew certain things still existed, but you kind of think you do, but you never thought it. I don't know. But I had a great day after work. That's been what I've been doing pretty much.
That's good. Sis probably sleeping. Her first day off from work, she be trying to catch up on her some rest, child.
Yeah. Oh, Auntie, that's what I want to tell you. So, it's this guy. He said he used to do. I guess when kids used to be real bad back in the day, they used to send them to, I guess, a camp. And he said that, ooh, excuse me, he realized that because now he homeschooled all his grandkids. I said, wait, what? He said, yes, I couldn't have my grandkids going to public school because I need them to learn something. And I'm like, okay, so what have you learned homeschooling? You know how you just talking, just cutting hair. I don't know what made me ask that question. I never thought to ask that question. What do you guys learn homeschooling? But he said he learned the difference between a boy and a girl. I said, so what do you mean? He said they learn different. I said, so how do girls learn? He said they are good at sitting down, reading books, just staying focused. He said, but boys, they learn more. I mean, they learn quicker and pick up things quicker when they on the go, when they're on the move.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I never really tripped off that.
The
So,
public school, in the public school, they call that ADHD.
right, that's why he said he didn't want to do all that because that's too much. You can't call it what it is, and you're not letting him be what his nature is.
Mm-hmm.
He said because everything tied back to nature, and I said, oh, okay. So I was wondering why my boy learned quick on his feet when I'm telling him what to do and how to build and this and that. And I'm like, well, maybe because he's just a boy. But no, it is because he's a boy. He learns quicker on the go. Is she ready to sit down and read directions? And I'm like, why are you reading the directions?
Boys are very hands-on learners. They're very hands-on learners.
Yeah, I said, wow, that's amazing to just know, because you never taught that in public school. Because if you're taught that as a parent, then you'll know how to discipline each child and why one is not picking up with the other, what you putting down. You know what I'm saying? That's just amazing.
But I guess you'll call him me baby. The second said he
Uh,
uh he he like I was like making him like do stuff at grade level, like come on, and he was just like not doing it. And then I'm like, well, why isn't he doing it? So I wasn't like not letting him advance. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, because you're not getting it. But I knew he was retaining it because he has a very extensive vocabulary. You know what I'm saying and stuff.
hmm
But it wasn't, computing on his paperwork. So I'm like, you know what? So then he was like struggling like to keep like maybe close to like a 3.12 or something like that. And so I was just like, I know you can do better because I know you're super duper smart. So as soon as I like just skipped him past everything and just put him where it was like, look, I'm just gonna put you where you supposed to be. I'm not gonna make you catch up everything. Why he been getting A's and B's? Like,
Because certain things is boring to us. Like some of us are more intrigued with numbers, and some of us are more intrigued with reading. But for the most part, I know I was more good with numbers than I was with comprehending what I read. I could read it, but comprehending what I read was my downfall. And the teacher said because I skip, I either skip a word or skip a line, thinking that I know what it's gonna say.
mm-hmm.
I said, you know what? And she said that line is always the answer for me. So I said, yeah. We learn different because I could see some girls they can scan through a paper in five seconds, and I'll be still sitting there like, okay, on the third line, I can understand.
with my son, with my oldest, with the oldest son, he used to always be like, with his sisters, like, I, don't compare me to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want me to,
Hmm.
but I'm like, bro, you're just as smart because certain shit we don't know. You be like, whoop de woo woo woo. You know what I'm saying? But it
Hmm.
was like, once he had tested when he was in grade school, he tested to gifted and talented, and they was picking on him, calling him a nerd and stuff. So ever since then, he was just like, oh, I don't want to be smart.
No, but see what it is we have our strong suits, and that's with anybody, male or female. When it starts when you're a kid and you got that dream as a kid, sometimes you grow out of it into other things, but for the most part, you if I push you towards your strong suit and what you feel like you're good at, then you'll be great.
Mm,
Because we all have our lane, just like they say, we all have our niche. We're all good at something to help somebody else. So if
yeah.
I push you towards what you're good at, you'll be great.
Uh,
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was. It's real cool cutting hair because you learn a lot of things from a
I
lot of people.
learned so much in the shop, growing years in the shop.
Hmm.
30 some years in the shop, I learned so much from people, so much about just life. You know what I'm saying? Them old ladies coming there and used to school me, baby, because I was the queen of the roller set. Baby, the roller set and the Jerry curl.
Hmm.
When it comes to some curlers, baby, I can make you man. I'm telling you, the straw sets, roller sets, all that. I was so good at it. And color, oh my God, I couldn't. Them old ladies come in there and be like, "Ooh, I want." Okay, I got you. I'll formulate that color, make that shit look solid and go. I was cold. I was cold. And most of my clientele was old ladies and ladies with alopecia and cancer patients because I used to make wigs.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah, I used to make free wigs.
And then you find the elders that's funny because this guy said I didn't believe him. He said, "Yeah, I used to cut hair for 65 years." I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, mm-hmm. I bet you I cut better than you." I said, "But you got me cutting your hair." He gonna say, "Yeah, I like to look good for the day." I said, "Oh." So he telling me throughout this cut what guards he want me to use, where he want me to use them at, and I'm
Mhm.
just doing as and I'm not realizing he's grooming me to be a better barber than what I already was because I did the same exact haircut, but it was a lot neater with the way he showed me how to cut. And I'm like, he'll say, see, I look better, don't I? Told you I know I cut better than you. I said, wait, wait, wait.
Place was connected to a barber shop or in a barber shop. So I was always around barbers. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I was the
Hmm.
female in the barber shop. So
Yeah.
I was around barbers. So I used to just be like, baby, come here, Nick, come fade me up. I used to be like, man, don't make me mess you up. They'd be like, you got this. And they used to be coaching me and stuff, and I'd be mad. They used to like, man, they used to give me, man, it was so much love. So much
It's
love.
just
Because I was dating this dude, this true story nephew. So I was dating this dude. He was a barber, right?
Hmm.
I had started working in this barber shop. Well, I was working in the salon, but it was connected to, of course, to a barber shop. So me and the dudes and me and the like the manager of the barber shop was super duper cool or whatever. So I was telling him about this dude I was dating, and I was like, let him let him come in here and cut hair or whatever, whatever. So he was like, bet, like, we could use another, another barber. Woo, woo, woo.
Hmm.
So, I'm like, worked out his little chair price, everything, whoop de whoop. So he started coming to the barber shop working. But okay, so I had went to like a Veda Institute, right? And so, in a Veda Institute, like, especially back in the 90s when I went to school, like, you had to do a whole scalp treatment. You had to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
it's the process to do a hair. So,
Because they still make us do that now. But it's a lot more things to go into it. But they cram what's so crazy about because they cram it together in a short amount of time. I heard you guys had more hours, so that made you guys better stylists than we are because y'all have more time to
Yeah,
work on your
like
craft.
play that like you really took you like 13 months to like 15 months to get out of school. Like it was a quick program. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no 9 months. You out.
Okay, because it's still like that now. Like they make you stay. You can stay between 14 and 18, depending on what hours you choose.
Had to have
But
400 hours.
but the thing I don't like it now is they too clicky. The teacher clicky with the students, and they'll just pass along the ones they clicked on to and hold
Mhm.
on to the other one.
So they ain't play that shit with us. Shit, you did pass the damn test. Your ass was staying back in that space because we had
Really?
right. Oh, they didn't play that back when I was because you had to pay state. And I was like, and you got to remember, I've been licensed in 4 states. So I've been
Mhm.
licensed. So I ain't gonna say all the states. If they want to know, they can look it up.
Right, right. Because all you got to do is petition the board if you already know what you know, and you
Yeah.
can do your craft like that.
And the only reason I ain't got back in the hair business here is because I just don't feel like it. Like I'm old shit. I don't be feeling like it. But
For real, because your back be killing you. You be like, oh,
you
what did
know,
I do?
hey, my comfort tunnel is so bad, especially in my left, and I don't know. Like you think it would be my right, but I think because my left hand was my help hand, what they call help hand, like it, will keep everything stationary. Woo. I don't know. My left hand is horrible. It's worse than my.
Ooh. See now, I got bad for some reason. I didn't used to have bad feet, but I got bad feet now. So which makes my back bad because I try to stand what's comfortable for them, my feet,
Mm,
and which makes me stand awkwardly, and I guess it makes my back hurt quicker. Is what the chiropractor was explaining to me. So he said I gotta stand in the position. I guess it's a position you cut hair in, and it's very uncomfortable.
mm,
I do not like it. I can't perform in that position, so I'll be walking around with my back hurt. Like yeah, it's fun making you guys look nice and feel beautiful and hearing the stories and it's fun, it's life, but ooh, that
mm.
hey.
Gotta think as a beautician, we're our head like we're always been back because we're washing hair and you know what I'm saying, washing out color and then you're like so you're actually on your feet and then like I had got to a point where I had a stool, but I didn't like that because it's like I need to move around a certain way. I need a certain angle. I need to because I'm real particular.
Hmm.
So but I was dating this dude, so I got him the little job at the little barber shop, whatever, whatever.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
One morning I come into the barber shop like early, early, because I'm usually the one opening up the beauty shop, right? So it's usually just me and the head barber. He opening up the barber shop. I'm opening up the beauty shop because I'm always got, like I said, I be having old ladies. So I be having, the older clients. So I get the morning clients, and then the girl that do all the weaves and all that stuff, she usually had the evening client, the young girls, the evening clients.
Hmm.
So I come in, everybody in the dang on salon. I'm like, what the hell? They like, we need an intervention. Intervention. I'm like, what? What happened? Because I'm like, and then I had just lost my son not too long. You know what I'm saying? Before that, like maybe. So it was probably like 5 months after I had lost my son. So I'm like, maybe I'm just around here doing weird shit. You know what I'm saying? And just not subconsciously like thinking about it or whatever.
Right.
So I'm like, so I sit down, I'm just sitting there like, what's up? Like what I do? Like what happened? whatever. But I'm just sitting there looking at everybody. Everybody looking at me. It's your boyfriend. Like my boyfriend. And I'm like, well, we not really boyfriend, girlfriend, like we friends with, like we got,
Hmm.
we had a situation shit. And then he was like, well, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. And I was like, what? It was one of the barbers. He was like, what you gonna bring some leopard clippers? It's
No,
your ass. I was like, huh?
no,
They was like, we don't want you to be embarrassed. We don't want you to be with no down low brother. Oh my God. I was laughing. Oh, and they was like, and then the head dude, he was like, um, hey sis.
Hey, y'all.
hey, auntie,
Hey.
He said,
missed you.
Miss y'all too.
mm-mm.
I'm off of work tomorrow, but I came home and I went like fell asleep and got up to watch the debate. Still was going back to sleep off and on, and I'm finally up. I was tired.
I tried to get into that. I really did. And then every time I turned on TikTok, it was either one video pro Trump, one video pro Camilla, one video pro this, one video pro that. I said, you know what? Enough.
hmm
I'm enough. Shit.
I watched the news. It's a panel on Fox 26 News, and they was sitting with Cornell External, and they have one side Republican, one side Democrat, and just watching it, and they go back to when they was talking. So yeah,
Yeah.
just listening to it. But
Mm.
yeah, what's going on?
Just
Well, was
told the nephew a story about a barber I know.
Oh, what? And last night I woke up and I heard that you was in some type of traffic or something. I don't know. And then I went back to sleep, and then I was like, they must. What time did y'all come on? What was it this
uh,
morning? Because it must have been like after 2 o'clock or 2 o'clock or something like that, huh?
well, I know where I was. It was 11
Mm-hmm.
because I remember you was like 11:11. That's what made me remember the time.
Uh,
Hmm.
It couldn't. It was 11 your time.
okay.
Hmm. So it was
11.
one. It was one auntie time.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. See, I was asleep.
Hmm.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Okay.
Now, last night it was busy. Everybody getting told off and everything. And certain people said, "Oh yeah, that's what they said today about our girl." That some people say, "Oh, I'm looking for her to do something wrong, so I could call the people on her." But
What?
that meaning the people, meaning CPS or her probation officer.
People. Yes. What?
Hmm. I said, "What in the hell is wrong with people? Like, why
They
is y'all so
That
pressed?"
has to be a miserable life. That has to be a miserable life
some
to
people
continue
like.
to face. That has to be miserable.
Right. And they, oh, she gotta be broke because of this and this and that. You only pull bare minimum of the of her situation that she got going on. You pull bare minimum. So if you're gonna go around pulling records and pulling paperwork and trying to talk and pop your shit, at least make sure you popping your shit with the correct paperwork. You just don't understand it. You didn't even have all the correct fucking paperwork. So don't come up here popping your shit and you ain't got all the correct shit.
But
No.
that's what they do. They have as content creators. They have as content creators. I said it. I don't care how little my channel is. Have as because you don't even research your content. Well, but that's the difference. That's the difference between like a blogger, a content creator, a journalist. You know what I'm saying? Because people that really like truth and truth tellers, they research information. They just don't be around here blindly saying stuff. And if they do say something that's incorrect, i.e., Auntie, if I say something that's incorrect, I'm quick enough to say, "Oh, my bad, I got it wrong." Ooh, ooh, woo. You know what I'm saying? People not like that.
I don't think
Mm-mm.
they really be saying, honestly, to say something about this. I really don't even think that they even research. They just say what they see because they don't like her. So they just say what
Mm-hmm.
they see, or it doesn't even have to be that they don't like her. They just trying to keep who they have to just get the little change that they're getting. Or two, they may do research, but they just don't tell the truth. They only
Mhm.
partial tell the truth because they want to keep the people that they have, the little coins that they making. So they just saying that stuff, because they have a lot of haters in their chat that don't like her. Period.
But I really feel like it's Barney Rubble and his people. But the simple fact is, he always give you
Well, you know, half
um
our Bonnie Rebel people, he had said at one point he had 300 and what, 79 people, pages,
hmm
370 pages at one point. Come
yeah,
on
he
now.
sure did. But why would you do that? Like, why would you try to call the people on what? And you go and lie and tell the fans that the people was on her ass about her baby.
Yeah,
Who?
that part. Yep. Yeah. And then what's this I was saying? I be trying to be on the replay while I'm at work, saying that she clone. What's up with that? I'm
Because they
like,
said she don't sound the same. What?
what? First of all,
Said she sounds like Smiley.
okay,
They
first
said
of
she
all,
sound like Smiley.
my favorite part for the people in the back. Let me just say this. If she was cloned, do you know that babies have incense and stuff? That's how dumb y'all are. Just dumb. When he seen her and pull them glasses off her to see if that was really his mom and kissing all over her, that baby would have rejected her. That she's not cloned. Babies know things. They sense things. People just dumb. Just dumber than dumb.
They don't know that they still share a hormone with their mama. That's why, because she don't hug them. That's sad.
That's so sad. Yeah, a lot of them didn't have no hugs and no kisses. Yeah,
So they don't know what it's like to have share that hormone with your mama.
you could
I
tell they
get
was
you.
jealous of that part right there.
They wanted to say something about him so bad, but he was big. He had shoes on. Everything was matching, and he was just so advanced.
So advanced.
And and they like, well, we can't say nothing about him, so she don't look the same. What don't she look? What? She's skinnier. Yes, because she was stressed out about her
Said
baby.
she was working out also. She said she was in there.
Yeah,
So,
but she also was stressed out about her baby. Who can
and,
sit up there
oh,
and have a full course meal and your baby at home?
and another thing too, she probably didn't want to eat all of that hot Clarissa, all that, some noodles and all, eating all that stuff to get fat, you know?
Mm-hmm. But who can eat? Like who can have an appetite? You don't. You just got done with one situation, but you know the other situation is the bigger situation, and you don't know what's gonna happen. Who
Right,
can have an appetite in a situation like that? And your baby birthday coming up, he at home, you ain't there.
right.
He's safe, but you know we always want our kids with us, so you
You probably
know,
one time a day, just because she felt a little hungry, probably one time a day, not three.
right,
Now she probably was eating one time a day, and working out, thinking about her baby. People just people is people.
right, and they go. She left Blueface for a cop. Wow, 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 wow. No, she called Blueface her ex-boyfriend. She said it in a lie. It wasn't for club. She said she did. If you listen to what she said,
I
I
know.
was watching it again earlier. I was like, oh, oh.
The more you keep listening to, the more you hear little things that she's saying.
Mm-hmm. And in the chessboard situation, I was just like, it's the truth. No way, no matter what way you want to shake it, if you want to put it, if you want to use blue, or if you want to use anybody, the king would sacrifice his queen on the board,
Mhm.
depending on who you got as your king. Now, if you got the wrong, ain't nobody supposed to replace the Almighty King on nobody playing field, on nobody chessboard. There's
Nobody.
only one king, and
Nobody.
if you don't know how to be one of my pawns, or just or whatever is best next to the king. If you don't know how to be that, I don't know what to tell you. Well, you giving God all my glory. You ain't got no glory. Not coming from here, you don't. You better go sit your sorry down somewhere and go fix your hair.
Eating them up. It eats them up that she has on that title. I love Jesus. It eat them up. It just eats them.
Right. And we all know Blue don't want her to give his glory to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like what type of wait a minute. How could you walk around? I couldn't fathom walking around feeling like I'm God Himself, where I'm equivalent to Him.
Hmm.
What? I
Yeah,
couldn't even
I don't
think that
do.
far ahead.
They say they are God. God live. They are God. God is in them. A lot of people in Hollywood really think like that.
Oh no! Oh, so that's what you call. I
They
call that Bible bashing. Or, they call them Bible thumpers where I'm from. You walk around and pick what scripture best fits your argument.
yeah,
Mm.
a lot of people on this in these streets and this internet. They pick scriptures to fight their argument.
Thou shalt not wait. When you wait, every time they getting on your ass, and you didn't lie and said everything that they said. Thou shalt not judge. You be like, he also said I can call you out though. He didn't say I couldn't call you out. Now, I ain't judging you. I'm calling you out on what you did. Now, if this is facts, I ain't judging you. Now, if I said you went and took my fries that I bought from McDonald's and you took my fries that I bought from McDonald's, I'm not judging you and calling
I'm
you fat
asking.
and
I'm just looking
greedy.
at you like I know you took my fries. So why did you take my fries?
And then I bust out, thou shalt not judge. And you going to be like, you know what? You know what? Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Go ahead, try me. I'm gonna show you the south side. I promise you.
God.
I promise you. I'm gonna show you the south side. I keep it in my back pocket. Like I tell everybody, I used to be from the street. The street is in the back left pocket. I try not to bring it to the forefront. But if you keep pushing me, now God ain't raised no punk.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
That's now. Don't let this faith fool you now. I
don't
have
let
faith
it
in the
fool you.
Lord, but don't let you think
Don't
that
let
God
it fool
raised
you.
some punk. Now, like if he could tear this thing up, would you? Well,
Don't let it fool you,
I
because
can
I'm
do as
to
much
show
as
you. I'm from Louisiana, from them dirt streets before it was pavement. Don't let it fool
oh shit, damn.
you. Don't let it fool
Wait.
you. You know. Hmm.
Okay, she said she gonna mop the floor with you.
Hmm.
Hmm. She gonna show you what that dirty be like. See, my granny from Arkansas. She from Little Rock, Arkansas. And I ain't never seen nobody stomp out a rat and make him unalive with their feet until I met her. So I'm
I,
scared
look,
of the
look.
South.
It happened, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm scared of them. I'm scared.
For real, my mama said she used to break their jacks. I said jacks. She gonna say, yeah, you don't remember the thing with the ball and the. I faintly remember it, but how does she step on jacks and break jacks? Like,
Yeah,
ain't
Jack.
that the most
I used to play
still?
Jack. I used to love playing that. I used to just sit on the porch and play it. I used to love
Ain't
to.
that them little silver things?
Uh huh. I used
How
to
did
love
she
to
break
play.
those? She stepped on them with no shoes on.
Mhm.
Like that is some hard feet.
That's some hard. But some women from the country, even my mama, I have to say, rest in peace, mama. They did. They had some hard feet. They wasn't afraid of nothing. They
Still
were
ain't.
not afraid of nothing.
Nothing. My granny almost 90 something years old and she still ain't afraid of
Mhm.
none of it.
Wasn't afraid of
I,
nothing.
I said, Grandma, it's not 9 o'clock at night. You need to get on in that house now. I'm not gonna tell you no more. I am grown. I
That's
said, but
right.
I don't want nobody out there trying to get your pretty self. She gonna say, I got my perfume.
Got a person.
Oh,
Got a spray.
oh, that old ass perfume. That's gonna tear somebody ass up. You. That's worse than mace.
Which
It
one?
stinks.
White one, the white diamonds.
Yes, that stink. That little square bottle. It's just something about it.
Don't
It's
be
just
talking about
something
no white diamonds. My grandma bought her some white diamonds, baby.
A lot of them
that
did. I would like to too. They like to that white diamonds.
for real. Wonder why all the flies chasing them and the bees, and you be like, when you wearing that shit outside like that with Tussie, you be like, listen, I don't know which louder, you or the deodorant. It's Tussie or the white diamond. You gonna have to pick one. You can't wear both.
Yeah, all right. Just in the white diamonds. And
Tussie be,
the little
ooh,
red pencil eyeliner. You remember the little red
mm-hmm,
pencil eyeliner? I was like, what the?
yep.
That's how my mama put on a little red pencil eyeliner.
With them green and white peppermints and the red and white ones, and
And
you,
with
I
the red
love the green and white
old
ones.
ones, you know the sticks, the old peppermint sticks.
Yeah.
So I'm an old lady.
Yeah, they melt. Oh, my mama keep them things in her purse.
See, my granddaddy mama was mean because she count her candy. She'd be like, "Did y'all take one?" No. Yes, you did. Mm-mm. I knew how many I had. I had 5 peppermints. I had 3 kisses. You'd be like, you know what? Take your little pumpkin ass
But
candy.
but about it, if you think about it, sister nephew, think about
Mm,
it. Have you ever smelt them old people's breath in church and none of that? You never smelled breath. Always smell good, right?
yeah.
Unlike Carlissa Wanch, like
That's what I
Josh,
was gonna say.
breath stank. You too young to be breath stinking like that.
Ooh.
They didn't have as much back in the day what we have now. You know that, like, money was like, didn't have this much money to go to the dentist and all that back in the day. But one thing about them, they had them crowns in their mouth. If it was even beautiful, they were rotten. They didn't have one knocked out on the side, and they breath always smell good.
Mm.
But see, I'm gonna tell you the
Have those
difference
choices
between that.
now today, so it makes no sense that your breath be smelling like that. Now, come on.
But I gotta tell you, I gotta stand up for the funky breath people. My breath don't stink. Trust me, I have OCD. I can't. I rather brush my teeth every time I eat. So, you supposed to anyway. Just for FYI, if for y'all that don't know. But so long story short, back in the day, it was less. You had more with less than you do with more people and more. You know, you right now I don't feel like the dentist is the dentist no more. Because
No,
anytime you go to the dentist and you scared that you ain't gonna make it home.
No, I don't know. I love my
man,
dentist.
they doing they're so worried about getting cosmetic work done.
Yeah, I love my dentist.
Hmm.
I do. I love my
That's
dentist, but I love how they treat Layla too. So, and I've been going to my dentist like what, over 10, maybe 10, 11 years. I love my dentist.
so you gotta find that 10%. And
Yeah,
you gotta find it. You gotta it's like a diamond in the rough. You know the diamond there, but it's just a lot you gotta go through to get it. But it's like out here, you
hmm
can't find a dentist that cares. Now I done took the kids to Smiles. I took the kids to the ones that the doctors referred. It's just they don't care about your
I
mouth.
the smiles is not. I've heard a lot of bad things about smiles from a lot of people.
Smiles
Hmm
is not the best. I can tell you that because it's how can I put it?
But
They're too in tune with putting braces.
come to Houston to Echo Dinners, Houston and Pearland. Dr. One and his him and his brother and the sister-in-law, they stay cold and bad. Like my whole family, lots of people go to them. Like a lot, like should probably a lot of people in Houston go to them. They cold hearted with it.
See,
He
they
feels
sound
good.
like they're not governmented though. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the ones that receive the government grants, they seem like they don't care. Because listen,
Uh,
I'm gonna say this: My baby mama got mad at me, and we ended up not talking for what 8 years, 9 years. Yeah, about 9 years. We did not talk. And she gonna say, "Come up here to the dentist and let her do my mouth because she was in dentist school." And I said no. She gonna say, "What you mean no? You ain't trying to help me graduate?" No, not with my mouth. I'll watch you work on somebody else's mouth. Like, don't you know I know you? Like, I know you in real life. You not putting that in my mouth. I'm already scared as a dentist as it is. You think I'm gonna let you get in my mouth and play around? The dentist got to put me to sleep. You know they don't take me no more. Since, okay, this is embarrassing. Okay, I bit her. Shoot. I bit the dentist. Yes, I did. She had my tooth. I told her she gonna say go if you can feel it. I went and she's still pulling and yanking, so I bit her ass. I bet
Wow.
you felt that and heard that.
You're not supposed to feel it.
That's exactly what I was trying to let her know.
Oh wow.
And she was just the pulling so she could get through the little procedure. Okay, how about this? Pull it. Pull that. He bit me. So they put it on my sheet thing that I have to be put to sleep
Mm.
in order for them to do dinner work. I don't mind. I want to go to sleep anyway. I'll deal with the pain when I get up. I'm that type.
Oh well, you're at my dentist office. You're not. They're not putting you to sleep to pull no tooth. Not that's not happening.
Mm-mm.
No, but they do
No,
excellent work, and you would not
mm-hmm.
even love it. They said, I mean,
Is
excellent work.
Judy and Brad really breaking up?
Huh?
I keep
Is
hearing that from a lot of people, but the people that I'm hearing that I'm seeing posted
like
is
the people
no
be saying it is like not trustworthy people, you know?
right. Them
That's
the same
what's
people that
break.
sleep on
I
Christian.
didn't hear you, sis. What's breaking up?
I said, is Judy and the Brad really
Oh,
breaking up?
I don't know. I hear people saying that too. I don't know. Hmm.
They don't look like it.
I know they definitely do not look like it.
They
Hmm.
don't look like it at all. They look like they living life happy. You know they talk about that baby too.
Yeah, they talk about that baby. I said the same
I
thing.
said mm-mm.
They do. But
They
the difference
talk about
is Brad will go, and one thing about Brad too, she'll go off on you talking about him.
hmm
Try to keep her calm and keep her out them comments. But
yeah.
she'll read your butt about that baby.
She sure will. And
What they say, 'cause you know I don't care what they say.
right. DDG, see they did DDG baby worse than they did see I've been hanging around ignorant people. Y'all heard that worse. They did the baby
Heard you.
worse than they worse than they did Junior. I mean not Junior, baby Krishan
They
because
did, but
they made a
but
meme out of him.
I done read him too. You heard what he said.
hmm they made a meme out of him. They told him we tired of seeing your baby. Quit posting him. I said, who are you to tell somebody what to post on their page?
They I'm convinced. I'm really convinced. This is what these people look like behind them keyboards. I'm really convinced that these are the people that had hard, like something really went on in their life to hate the way that they hate.
They
None of
really,
them must bubble up though.
like they really have to have a miserable life. Like
It has to be
it really
something is
has to be
wrong.
something going on mentally and emotionally behind the scenes to have that much hatred for people you really don't know and to try to destroy people that you really don't know. I just think that is so, I don't know, I don't understand it.
No, but see, Jim Jones made an example out of a content creator, and it scared a lot of people. And Boosie, they was making an example out of people in the chat, and allegedly, and content creators allegedly, they was making examples out of them. You see, Jason Lee ain't spoke on him since.
Mm. And
Okay,
Did you see Tasha K did an interview with Jaguar Wright's son?
Yeah, I saw that. I said, wow.
That
She
was
did one too. She did one
I
too,
saw
though. That
that. I saw that too. I was like, okay, like what's really going on?
no, but
this.
Jag did one with him too, and I heard she was getting drugged for doing it. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. But I don't know.
Oh.
I didn't see it. I didn't. I don't pay attention unless it's bringing up certain names that I'm interested in. You know, and then I'll just go see what she talking about. But if I don't know, because I wasn't around in her day, so I
I
was a
like that
kid.
because I don't understand how people can really drag someone or go talk so down on someone and be so hateful and so mean, and you don't even know that person. You know nothing about that person at all. You don't walk, you don't be in this person's life in the daytime. You don't know when they brush their teeth, when they go to bed, what they eat or how they act. You don't know nothing. You just assuming, and just because you're assuming, you don't like that person. That is crazy.
They think just how you see when Boosie stopped doing what Boosie do, doing the Boosie allegedly. This that's when this took wheels. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look back at it, it grew wheels. Like her, she had a hate train officially, and it was like, damn, because Boosie would get on the fan ass. You talk about his son in a minute,
He sure
he
will.
will find you. As long as you know that, that's all that needs to be known.
Mm,
He will find you, and that was scary and scary in itself for fans. So they
yeah,
left bullying the celebrities alone.
like and this is just me. I don't understand why go digging up people's family members and especially you know what I'm saying? The special ones. What are you gonna get out of that? I think that's just so unnecessary.
I don't even know how the family members, even though you go dig them up, they even come up and say anything. I don't
Cause
know, but
people be needing money though. People be needing money, I guess.
uh, but it just, and that goes to show you the
Like
closeness or how your family is. Because if your family real close, like I said, my family is close.
you call
They're
one of my
the
sisters
way.
right now and be like, or one of my brothers and be like, I'll give you whatever, whatever. Even if I got one that's down bad, they gonna be like, what? They gonna call me and we probably gonna come up with a concoction, a plan for you to get paid.
A number lies. We like, what? Now, why you up there on them people kind of line and you know none of that happened?
And then you gonna be up there just telling, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna let you just, I'm gonna be like, look, don't make me look too bad, but I need you to sell it so you can get your little paper. And then you gonna come, then at the end, after the cash app clear, then you gonna come back and be like,
Wow, I would cuss my little brother out.
my
I would
brothers know
put
better, but
put up for a
said
dollar.
I was that type of person. I said I would. My brothers know better. But if
Mhm.
we was on a money play, we'll play the money. We'll play the money game. That's why I was like, let me shut up. People be taking your words and be misconstruing them and be
I'm
like,
back.
sister girl said people be, it'll be somebody, I said it about somebody that we wasn't even talking about. So let me just not say nothing else.
Yeah. No, so if my little brother went on a panel talking about me, hey, you know what? But I tell you what, if he went on a talk show or something, he getting like some money. Yeah, I'm gonna say, well, we have to run this line. So let's talk about how we gonna do
Be, be like, let's run this play real quick.
it. We'll talk about how we gonna do this.
It
So
gotta be some money, and then it's like you gonna be talking in circles. You gonna be telling so many lies that everybody gonna be like, what? Because you gonna be just running, just telling circles and just making up shit from like when I was a little girl, or I don't know. But I'll give you some bullshit, and then when people be like, what? They be like, that ain't never happened.
I'm like, what?
What? What did happen again? Child?
He'd be like, no, everybody be on the other side. So I'm like, what? She didn't even grow up with us. That's all lies.
Remember when you, and then I remember when I just, man, my brother be up there just talking about everything up under the goddamn sun. Well, we got some questions to ask. No, I can't tell you about my sister. This is what I'm gonna tell you.
Wow. So
Wait a minute.
Jack Wright, son, that's the one. So him and her, do they get along?
I don't know.
No, not no more.
Oh,
I know I got my brother. He, I guess he was mad at my mama for whatever reason. Um, let's just say he had a girlfriend and he wanted to fit in so bad with her family because she was she was from her background had put it this way, they had racist people in her background. So he wanted to be a part of her background. So he went to the Thanksgiving table. He got to sit in there lying.
Oh,
I didn't talk to him at this time, but I was working, well, walking with the Lord, working on being able to speak to him. But I forgave him. I let him know I forgave him for whatever our issues was, and I was moving forward. So I was sitting there, and he like, yeah, and I was selling drugs when I was 10 years old. And you made this that too spicy, Latoya. What is wrong with you? She gonna say, maybe that's that bullshit he up over there serving. She gonna say, because I don't remember that. I remember he didn't want to go to karate class because he wanted to stay home and watch Barty. That's what I remember. But continue. I was like, what in the hell? I said, so you had the hard knock life, so you were selling drugs. How did you make it? You know how to make it? Nah, I quit. When grandma and them came down, I said, so grandma and them came down. When was this? What year was it? I'm that type of family member. When you would start lying, I'll be like, what year? I want to remember. Help me. So it was what year? Oh, yeah, I remember that. You know how you always when they give you that eye, you be like, oh yeah, I remember that. And we get outside, what the hell was that? They better be paying your ass up in there because I'm gonna embarrass you when we get back in there if you don't tell me what's up, what's going on. Yeah, she was paying me. She got money in her family. You ain't finna embarrass my family because you want to fit in. You want to fit in with the police people at that. You tripping.
mm.
And then to prove a point, he went and started really selling drugs and went to jail. I said, something is wrong with you. You wait 38 to want to
Hi,
become a drug dealer.
Christian.
Hey, Kristen. Wait, you wait till you 38 to want to become a drug dealer. I said, it behooves
What?
me.
Oh Lord,
He
38.
wanted to prove he was a bad boy, I guess, or something.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
wanted to
know.
prove. He definitely wanted to prove he was a bad boy.
I said, what is wrong with you? Like, dude, you really got some serious problems. Where's my dog? My mama goes, so you shut up about that dog. I said, okay. He gonna pay me my money or give me my dog back. It's gonna be one of the two or some furniture gonna move for real. For real. For real. And then he got into it with my daughter and my daughter got whatever her okay, how let's just say this. You have a nice autistic and you have a mean autistic, right?
Hmm.
I never knew he was autistic. So he's nice and she's mean.
Oh,
Kristen,
She's
no,
not
right now.
okay.
wait. Just like he's mean. She,
No, she was being mean to him. And
oh,
I didn't understand why. but I knew it had to be something he did.
Oh,
So I'm like, what happened? Once he left, I asked what happened, but I knew my mom was standing there. So if it was something, she would have said something.
mm-hmm.
And I know my baby would have said something to me. So, but she was just had this mug on her face, and you just read every word she felt. And she a
Uh,
Gemini, so you just she a May Gemini, so you just felt every word she was had on her face. And
yeah.
he like, why are you looking at me like that? He said, you're looking at me. You'll say, but I'm your uncle. She said, and I said, Paris. She said, but he's looking at me and he gonna hit my dog. I said, wait, what? I thought I said, wait a minute. Did she say something about a dog? My mom would say, can you take the trash can outside? I said, I know she didn't say nothing about no dog. I'm gonna find out what she said. By the
Mm-hmm.
time I got back in, he gonna say, I don't know what kind of nice medicine that was we was smoking on, but I'm on the roof.
Mm.
I said, we smoked the same medicine.
Mm.
You on the roof?
On the
I
roof.
thought I thought this shit wasn't that good. In my opinion,
Mm.
maybe I need to take a break. I said maybe my system is too corrupt because he on the roof
Heck, they probably was strong as heck.
for real. So then he left, and then that's when she came out mad, pacing around in a circle. And I'm like, "What's wrong with you? I want to fight him. You should beat him up." I'm like, "What? What happened, Paris? He hit my dog." I said, "Who hit what dog?" Ain't nobody tells know where he at. Wait a minute. She gonna say, Dre, my mom gonna say, Dre, can you get back in here? I said, nah, 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 nah. Where he oh, okay, he lucky he went putting down that block. He better not come around here no more. He ain't been back since. It's
I'm
gonna be some
good.
furniture moving. I'll tell you that. That's how we see each other.
Oh wow, some furniture gonna be moving, huh?
It's gonna be a misunderstanding.
What type of dog she has?
Well, the first one he stole and sold. I should whoop his big ass for. Um, it was my Yorkie, and
Oh,
I
okay.
and then my second one, he just swatted at from my understanding, and I'm gonna tear his ass to smithereens about. I'll do the time. I don't care. Um, that's a Yorkie too. He's my baby Yorkie at that. So
Oh,
you big ass dinosaur, and you gonna put your huffs on my damn dog? You take that shit back to the wilderness with that shit. Go on now, go on out there with your clear lady, and go on do the wild shit
yeah.
where dogs bite your face off and shit. Cause she got her face bit. She got a big thing in the middle of her face. Now, I was drunk.
You was drunk.
And yes, at my sister wedding, her daddy pissed me off, so I got drunk. And me and my cousin was like, "Is it me or something wrong with her face?"
No, that's all. That's ugly.
Right? That you know how you do that drunk turn your head
Yeah.
where you just turn your head hella just wobbly. And I said something is wrong with that bitch face. Something.
I
Why she got extra meat on her face or something? So she gonna say, who gonna ask them? I said, nigga, you gonna ask them because I'm not fighting up in my good clothes. This is unknown. Mm-mm. I got my nice Jordans on. Nope, that's on you. So my mama walked by. She said, who y'all talk about? I said, Antoine's girlfriend. What is that stuff on her face? She gonna say, shut up. She got bit by a dog. I said, damn, she must have been one ugly dog lady.
huh.
Ugly as hell. Because they train dogs. Well, he
Oh.
used to. He ain't supposed to be nowhere near him, y'all. Not at
Mm,
all. The police said so a long time ago. Y'all go
mm.
look him. I would tell y'all his name. Tell y'all go look him up and give y'all somebody to call his probation officer.
So you know what, Drake? I'm gonna ask you something. So let me ask you something.
Hmm?
So, because I've been just doing the replay, listening to y'all on the Clarissa thing with the kids, honestly. Because with me,
Okay.
how I feel, I don't think it's genuine. I think it was for the show,
I think it was for the show.
and
I really do.
I do too. And but um, I don't think it was up to Jaden. I think Blue probably said um that she can get the kids, but he has to be paid.
right, because
I ain't gonna say I don't think. I really feel like that's what happened. Because I really don't think Jaden want to deal with her.
I think what I think happened was Blue wasn't able to produce any more music for her because where he at, and that meant that she and he was her publicity.
Hmm.
Whatever he was doing with Rock was her publicity, but he needed Rock, so he couldn't do that no more. So her her time was fading away fast, and it's still fading away even faster.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, okay, you're gonna have to go take the kids over to my mom, and hopefully that keep you afloat until I get back. Keep your name buzzing until I get back. And
And get some money from that show.
yeah, you gonna get paid.
You're
You
gonna
gonna
get
get
paid.
paid, so you can pay for that place and keep
Hmm.
the kids fed. But at the same time, what bugged me about that? Tell me if this bugged you, Auntie. Did you see that baby standing by that deep end?
Yes.
Did you
Yes.
hear that heifer encourage that baby to jump into that deep end with no floaties on?
Yes.
And that's
But I
still,
was on the edge the whole time she was standing by the thing with the water hose, right?
yep,
Breaking them with the water. I was like, Lord, is she sitting
for
down on
real.
live and she's saying, well, I'll be letting them know if they jump in there, da, da, but she say if they jump, I'm right here. I can just go jump right in and dive them out. But do you know how quick a person can drown in how many
A,
seconds?
a teaspoon, wait, a tablespoon could drown an outdoor.
And I'm like, I was, you know me, I was on there saying, you know what? It ain't about how quick you can get to them. It's just how fast that you can drown in a pool that deep.
Hmm. Exactly. You got
And
she gonna float
just
to the
too,
bottom
it's
before
my
she come back
nerves were
up.
bad. She was too close to the edge, you know?
Hmm. Go ahead, Journey. Jump, jump, Journey. I'm like, what is your problem? I was ready to come through the screen
And
just
then
with her holding the water hose.
my thing too, as a responsible parent, there's no way I would have my little bitty baby like that by that pool without some floaties on, period.
For real. If I if I were Jaden, I wouldn't even let my baby go back. I was like, you can,
I don't know how she
Javon
did
can go
that,
back.
but remember she wanted to put Papa Blue under the bus about Javon almost drowning because he turned his head a quick second because he want to argue
Exactly.
or
And I
take the
still say,
fall.
and
So
I
you
still
said
say,
it, but you understand it can happen in a quick second. But yeah, you sitting over there manipulating your whole conversation about that on the live one day. That's how come I know. Really, you never remember the things that you say.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Because I feel like she never holds Blue accountable. And I'm gonna say this again. If y'all, any grandparents that's listening right now, hold your child. Don't worry about the other parent. Hold your child accountable for what they don't do, from the smallest things to the biggest things, because everything counts. And
Everything
if you
out.
and if you feel
Everything.
like the big things are being neglected, the smaller things are being neglected as well. Neglect is neglected, whatever way you want to shake it. And if you don't hold their feet to the fire, that child is going to remain neglected. So therefore, hold their feet to the fire, please. Let them know what they did was wrong. Because Blue and Jaden was standing right there when they child fell in that pool. Prime example. But everybody quick to blame Papa Blue.
But they want
Carlissa, where was
to.
your antennas?
Yes. Yes, Kristen. But the pool does bother me because she was too close. But yes, Kristen, the concrete bothered me a lot too. You sliding off that slide too. That was another.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't think of that. See,
Uh,
y'all are only more than I am. See, mamas is
yeah, could have.
different.
I noticed that too. She could have hit their face on that concrete. Just, she just was so excited. She had those kids for her show, and I'm
She,
like, this. She put them kids' clothes on. No doggone well, she didn't go to church.
but what if she? But I don't understand, Carlissa. What if she would have took your advice and just jumped in?
Well, she didn't have no intentions on going to church at all.
Like you said, there was no attention to that. And okay, let me ask you, is that not playing with God's name?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how people, there's no way I'm going to sit there and lie and say, yeah, I'm about to go be careful to take the kids to the house of the Lord where they can hear no, you don't do that. Play with something.
Well, we laughed at her Bibles. That her
I
Bible was the
know
most funniest one. That was
with the
the and
fake,
then that
let me say, I'm sorry, with the fake tears.
Mm-hmm. And that upside down cross dress she had on, or whatever she had on. Are we
Yeah.
gonna go to church and I'm gonna wear this? You gonna wear that to church? You show.
Nah, sis had me rolling laughing at work. The part she said that Javon and what's the little boy's name? they they had on some they little swimming trunks underneath the
Girl, they on a swimming shirt trunks with church.
then she when she went out I said, okay, I can take the button down shirts.
She said she wasn't buying him nothing. She wasn't gonna pay him if he didn't do good.
Yeah, and then what's Callum's son name? Can't think it's what's her little
Carter.
Carter. And Carter, you heard me at the time. So come on now, we gotta do right. we gotta help her out to get paid. We get paid. I say he telling on her right there.
He said
Just
Grandma
do what
Gia
she
fired
say so we can
everybody
get
off the
paid.
show.
In other words, just do what she say.
For real. He said Grandma Gia fired everybody.
She done fired everybody. That's a doggone shame.
She was really pissed. Mr. Stafford was down with his baby mama. Mm, mm, mm.
Yes.
And then you couldn't go. You couldn't see Junie June. I mean, well, Krishan. I gotta get used to calling him Krishan.
Yeah, 'cause
What'd you say, Auntie?
she says she doesn't want us to call him Junior.
Yeah, that's why I said I gotta get used to calling him
Me
Krishan. That's why I
But
stopped
I know
myself.
I was on there on the thing out there because I went from saying it first until she said that. Now I'm like, I say Christian Jesus.
Right, and that's a little. I call him little baby Blue Rock.
Yeah, that's cute.
That's who it is. That's his little nickname for me because calling it saying Krishan and Krishan, you will get confused. Okay, little baby Blue Rock.
That's why I say Jesus, Christian Jesus. I just say it out like she
Right, and
said.
his
A Porter. He has his daddy last name. He's not a junior. So okay.
yeah. Oh, I think Blue got cold feet.
But
That's probably what his problem was. The cold of the feet, the coldness of the feet.
uh-huh.
Because you know, Rock says she not doing nothing again unless she get married.
Uh-huh. She did
So
say
the
that.
so the coldness of them feet, you know, and
Uh,
then I don't know, like
but he gonna be gone that long, and so I think them coldness of the feet gonna come off of that. What you think? Them shackles. Gonna
I
come
think Blue.
in there too long. He wants some contact visits.
Right, I think Blue. He gonna wait probably until after her court date. Then he gonna play his hand.
Mm-hmm.
So what y'all think his hand looking like since we there?
Hmm. Look. Hmm.
Ain't looking real
And
good. He
I'm like,
probably got
I was like, damn, y'all both just grilled his hand.
Did
Huh?
you what didn't you? I could have sworn, or maybe I was dreaming. I don't know. Did you say that Blue wasn't gonna have his first parole until 2026? Didn't you say that?
Hmm.
said that, but it says it could be um it can change. It's
I,
gonna
I,
Hmm.
but based upon his sentence, he can't parole for 2 years. But you gotta think, come February he'll be in there almost come January he'll be in there a whole year. So
Okay, and he already did a year, right?
right,
then
because
he
it's
got
double time into a sentence. Hmm.
hmm
Plus, I was reading on a thing like he can get in programs and all that type of stuff, and that'll help him out too.
hmm
And that's good. So maybe because he like cutting hair and all of that. Of course, you used to see he loved cutting Javon's hair. You see him trying to come out of that cutting Junior hair. Well, I'm sorry, Christian Jesus.
Hmm. Hmm. But
Yeah.
look, uh, his paperwork got pulled again, and basically, I think it's what he got to serve 18 months uh,
Mm-hmm.
out of that time, and he already served. I think it was 8 months of that time, so he only had 10 months left.
But
That's where Wack got the 10 months from.
Jesus is the only way to heaven.
Yeah, that's where Wack got that time from. So hopefully he's keeping his nose clean and everything will be on the up and up, and
Yeah,
leave them substances alone. And yeah, I don't know what you did to piss off your girl, man. I don't know, but it ain't looking. You done made her. She hotter than fish grease
and
with you,
she had
fine.
already she had let that be known. She put her foot down about that. So I don't even know why he want to still be playing.
No, for some reason, do y'all? Okay, let me ask y'all a question before I get y'all separate opinions about his hand. Okay, do y'all think that it had a little bit to do with Jay?
I don't know. I think maybe I don't know. I could say this. Maybe to help her music, she felt some kind of way. Other than
Business
that,
wise,
huh?
business wise,
Business
not
wise.
anything else.
Other than
Business
that,
wise.
I don't know. But come on, Dre. You know these men be pillow talking. You know they do.
That's true. And also, I was thinking that it was a move because you know that these fans get out here and they do the most. And once you find out what you find out, they be doing the most. Boy, you can't
Oh, they
breathe without
do.
them saying
And
something.
you
You
know
just be
it's
like,
hard for
why?
me to trust Blue. You know that. You know I don't put nothing past him. I'm there to support my girl, and that's it. Point blank. Period.
Like right now, they both could be free. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
And just have probation, and everybody will see what they'll see. Like basically, what Carlissa been feeding to everybody. Like, oh, if y'all see them, two felons can't be around each other. She
Yeah.
not telling them that two felons that have a child
Yeah. It's
together.
different. If it's family, that's different.
Yes,
If you have a
it's
child, that's totally different. And I know that I know what I'm talking about for you people in the back. It's different.
thank you,
It's so
thank you.
different.
If you have a child with the person, it is completely different. You can't tell
Complete.
this person they can't see their child. And even if it like you can't be caught doing criminal activity. So if you can't be around felons, so when you go to these program meetings they have you at, well, who all there?
And another thing too, they're entertainers. They're in the business, so if they have to go do club appearance and all that, it's how many felons you think is in there?
Exactly.
There, to be honest with you, you're not even supposed to be around alcohol. It's a lot of things
Exactly.
not supposed to be around that's stipulated in the probation charges. But another thing what people need to learn too, I was talking to a lot of people that done went to prison about just getting their opinion. Because my little brother that went to prison, both of my little brothers. And they was like, when you're paroled out of prison, parole is that it's way lenient than probation. You rather be on parole than probation. And if you violate on parole, they don't do like being on parole is not as hard as probation is. That's what they was explaining to me.
Hmm.
So when you're parole out, like the parole officer, your parole officer is not as hard as your probation officer.
So if you a felon, don't that mean you have a parole officer
You
instead of
have
a
parole
probation officer?
because no, because they went to when you get a parole officer, it means you don't went to prison and you getting paroled out. Probation is
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's two different things in a sort. You know what I mean?
Right.
'Cause you getting
No,
paroled
because I
out.
was saying like I thought it would. I thought because you was a felon that meant parole. With my ignorant self.
Yeah, you can get on probation on papers because, in other words, a lot of if you notice, like they'll say to you like, don't do that probation because that's like one foot in and one out. You ever heard of that? They
Right,
they, they waiting for you to mess up so they can throw the papers at you.
right,
So
right, right.
they be like, it's rather like my little brother. He be telling me, I'm not. I just say, give me my time. I'm not doing no probation. I'm not doing that. I'ma just so that they say, oh, you gotta do a year. But we'll put you can get on probation for 3 months or whatever. He gonna take the year. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Cause I don't know
Oh, I
what
see
hap-
what you're
I don't know what could happen in within them 3 months, you know?
saying. Hmm.
That may be icing on the cake for some people. Some people, it's good. And some people know they're living the life on the edge and they know they can't do that.
That's true. That's so
Oh,
true.
or no, you can go to you can go to jail for a year or state jail for a year or 6 months probation. It'd be like 6 months. And they be like, nah, I'm gonna take that year. I'm not doing that 6 months probation stuff. No.
Who is in felon? Black blues? Oh wow! See, I forgot about that. And that's his artist, supposedly.
Yeah.
How can you have a manager that's a felon and you a felon?
And he be around his manager.
Exactly. I think it's different when it's business and I mean, I know it's different for family, but I think it's different for business as well. They're a little bit more lenient with them than they are with others, and yeah, that's just my opinion on that. I just think that when it comes down to Krishan, Whack Whack is angry because he can't. How can I put this? He don't have control no more. You remember how he used to say, "Oh, the warrants, the warrants, the warrants, the warrants, the warrants." You can't talk that talk no more. So now you just, oh, it's the clout. It's the clout for the baby too. It's the clout. What clout? Baby, little Blue Rock was doing his own thing. He held it down by his lonesome. He got his own reputation. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Uh oh.
What happened?
Uh oh. She backstage.
Sorry.
StreamYard kicked me out.
See, they being rude.
No, you
Yeah,
start sounding like you was like a I don't know, it seemed weird.
like a robot.
It was more than a robot too. It was like doing something very weird.
Oh yeah. Oh Lord, this makes me
No,
want to pray. In the name of Jesus.
in the name of Jesus. What could say? I know I got a year probation. I got through it fine. You just gotta cut shit and folks out for your own sake. Oh, I know, Kristen. I've been there. Trust, I know. You gotta cut people out. And if you but see, if you're not living your life like that and you know you can do it, you can do it. Just see what I'm saying, nephew?
Mhm.
But if you know that you live in life and you in them streets like that, no, you better not take that probation.
Mm.
No.
No, the hotel she did. What
That's
the
what
fuck?
I'm saying, we all once been young. We done did which when you get older, you like, hey, you gotta sit your butt down.
Yeah, Whack. He need to worry about his own little Rico problem, and I don't know how that's gonna sit. See, that's another thing for Blue that he's forgetting about is his situations that he got, his endeavors that he got going on with Whack, and that can also cost him some freedom time. So he got a lot going on,
He has a lot going on.
and
Um,
it's like it's hard for you somebody to try to stand by you, like the song say, "Stand by me." No, I can't. No.
but you know what, nephew? I hope at this moment of blue life, and I'm saying this from my heart, not being, just from my heart. At the moment now, what's going on in his life, he needs sit down and reevaluate himself and take this time and talk to God and really get to know God and talk to him and reevaluate himself and look at what he was doing out here in these streets and how he was mistreating his own baby, the things that he said about that was an innocent baby. The way you didn't talk about your other kids like that, you drugged him in the streets. You got to
Yeah.
think. So karma, you got to think about a lot of things that you did.
But you gotta leave him to his like I'm like you feel me. If he ain't did nothing to make her mad, and she really just did genuinely made this move just for her for the better of herself, because that's a possibility too. You know, sometimes you just want to better yourself and focus on certain things that mean you well, and you can do
True.
that and focus on what is going on with other people at the same time.
Evaluate himself. He needs to focus on him, and he
So
really
yeah,
out a better person and not that same old blue. Come out, be
but
John.
it got to take somebody my age or around a little younger to pull his coattail about what he did. Like a couple of people, multiple people. Like nigga, you the nigga that clowned his baby, bro. You don't get no love up in here for that shit, bro. Like just make him feel like that shit ain't cool. Because if you walk around and ain't nobody saying nothing to you about your actions, you ain't gonna never know that they wrong.
What Kristen say? Yeah, I just read that Sue Dre shaking my. They just won't leave Rock alone. What happened?
And let me see. Yeah, that too. Like, what the hell?
know
Wait,
the
let me see.
haters are hating again. You know how they do.
Oh, who?
No, they she would have to do a faceless lives, right? They found where she was. Where they found out, I guess, where her hotel was.
Who?
What?
Oh, they. Oh, it's.
There's
Oh,
people are so
this is.
creepy.
I'm
Now,
assuming.
how they
Like I
found?
said
They
in
did
this
Like,
a lot of research.
today.
How they found her room? How?
they found what else?
Are you kidding me?
Right? 'Cause that's a yep. That is
I'm
crazy. Like,
connected.
what the freak? Wait, what the fuck? I know. Get. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a
What's
minute. Wait a
going
minute.
on? Y'all got me lost. Look, what's going on? Huh?
Huh?
What they docs?
I guess they done found her.
Yeah, I got that. I see that they docs
Who does that?
them big. Let me step. Let me stop. You just came back. Let me. I can't.
Oh, we've been waiting on you.
Ooh.
that
Mm, mm, mm. Now who?
shit just. That shit just don't make no
And
sense.
they probably use every name to think like if it's not under her name. Think about they probably using family member names, everybody name they could think of to find her.
But I ain't running.
One of the workers told,
Shit.
but they can be fired for that. I used to work. Oh, they can definitely be fired. So one of the workers at the hotel told
Mm-hmm.
just to get a little piece of money.
Just no, just for a few.
And you're gonna lose your job behind.
Mm-hmm. They finna learn and learn quickly. But the problem that I have with this, I don't have a problem with it. I do because it's like her privacy. Like, don't disclose nobody's privacy. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a celebrity.
But that could be for her.
But it's like we still operating off of bad habits. Like it was times where we used to know where Rock was. You know what I'm saying? Everybody used to know where she was. They didn't give a damn. The only time it became a
Right.
problem was when she had her legal problem.
I
That's
know.
the only time it became an issue.
I
But
don't
it ain't no problem. Like it ain't nobody what you what. You got the security. Obviously, she feel like she's safe enough with the security.
yeah, I know, but it's just that right now she don't need all of that. She really doesn't. She don't need all
No,
that.
she don't.
She don't
She don't
need
need all that.
in the safety of her baby too. It's just too much. You don't know what people mind is capable of doing or how
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the part that pissed me off because she's a celebrity and it's like her safety and like you just don't
her
release
baby.
nobody location.
She has her baby with her. People need to think like y'all doing too much. And for that worker that gave out her information, I hope. Oh God, you know I want to talk so bad. Ooh. Now you gonna be sitting at home on your grandma porch looking stupid, with sweating
Mm-hmm.
under your arms in the sun, looking stupid.
Okay, well at least she knows.
I'll take her to the front desk and get her. Fine. What I gotta do. Survive. I would too, Chris. Now I'm.
Well, at least she knows.
Yeah, at least she knows.
But at the same time, it's just like y'all motherfuckers is wild, crazy, yo. Like y'all really need to stop. Like, when she done, once it's time for her to go get back to her normalcy, once she finish her little court date or whatever, once it's time for her to leave or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't. Well, you can do what you want to do. Oh hell yeah, try it. You know where she at? She's somewhere where somebody that's all about the content wouldn't even
I
go for the content.
do, Kristen. I hope she switched hotels. I was just saying that while I was quiet while nephew was talking, but I'm pretty sure she's probably gonna switch,
Oh, indefinitely.
and they're probably gonna switch her probably for
Probably
well, not
in the Airbnb by now.
huh? What you
She
say?
might be at an Airbnb by now.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
And then they also have done with stuff like that. They have to reimburse you your money or pay for you another location.
Oh yeah, they have to pay for you another location, the inconvenience of
Huh?
everything. She got to get paid. She got to be reimbursed for everything, and that person gonna get fired. She could sue them if she wanted to,
She sure could. So
because you not.
who you think she has with her right now that's surrounding her besides
Um, hmm, who knows? I don't know. That's
Trust
it. That's how incognito she moving.
me, got some mature people around her right now.
You could tell because this is the most incognito she moved in a long time.
you could definitely tell. You definitely can.
'Cause we ain't seen them in the background, heard them, nothing. So yeah. So I'm saying like okay, but at the same time, like y'all motherfuckers is crazy out there.
Yeah.
People are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got to be really a miserable ass person.
You
Like what? Oh, I'ma screenshot the background and put it here and whoopty wop whoop, and then the front desk lady opening her big ass mouth. It's like, what is wrong with y'all? Does it
Or
matter?
Kristen say she got a guy and a girl with her, but she don't know who. I did hear a guy in the background with her when she was at her room, but I couldn't take out what voice that was, who that was.
Mm.
Like who voice was that?
I couldn't tell you. Probably some family that we
Mm-hmm.
don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine for me. I don't care as long as she comfortable.
Me too. Long as she's comfortable and she would with her baby. That's all that
Mm.
matters. She's enjoying him.
Yeah, he getting his love.
Nothing but love. Just loving on his mama.
Oh, I had to run back that content you asked me about last night. It was a little drag for her. Auntie,
What content?
What
uh, experiment 626.
it was.
Yeah, he was saying how she playing with God because the cross is sideways. They in there, her and
He
Terrain
had
in there worshiping the
had-
devil.
one of the aunties has sent me that little clip.
You know,
Okay.
I saw the clip with Vicky. That's the one y'all talking about?
626.
Hmm.
They said 626 was dragging Krishan.
Yeah, I know I heard y'all saying that. So who if I thought that's who that was sitting with Wobiki. Who is that was sitting with Wobiki on live?
Let me show him. Hold on.
I thought that's who that was.
Mm-mm. Hold on.
And they were they had a conversation about her.
Somebody sent it to me. Hold on.
Her and that black girl.
No, not that. No.
Oh,
Uh-uh. This just happened recently, but I thought it was 626, but I guess that wasn't him. See, I don't really know him like that. But he got all them
me
tattoos
neither.
in his face.
Oh, nah. See, me neither. I don't know nothing about player. I just know I get a lot of content sent to me, and sometimes he crossed my desk. But other than that, I didn't even know who the hell that was at first.
I'm tired. I don't be, mm-mm.
Once everything kicked off, I figured out who he was, and I'm like, oh,
Mm.
it don't matter. Still don't know.
So he was talking about her too?
Hold on.
Hmm.
Football coach was stabbed and
Hold on.
hospitalized in Las Vegas, Nevada. Did Krishan Rock send a witch doctor to do her evil towards the man? That is the most absurd thing I have heard in a long time. Let's watch the video here and see what he has to say. This video is based on something I observed in Krishan Rock's latest live stream. She just got out of jail. She went live for the first time. I want to point out that there's an inverted cross in this room. This room is poorly lit, and the only light in this room is coming from an inverted cross. And you're gonna hear her saying that she has to do something, and she's not gonna tell us what she has to do. Then she points out the cross. I know it could seem like I'm moving a goalpost or whatever, but I feel like a lot of people these days be playing with God. I've done some particular research on this blogger, and he's being very hypocritical because the way he lives his lifestyle is definitely not somebody who is a good representation of what the Bible teaches us. So if he's going by the book, he shouldn't be pointing fingers. An inverted cross is a representation of the Antichrist. Look at Justin Bieber music videos, Nicki Minaj performing at the Grammys, Lady Gaga, and so forth. A lot of these celebrities typically use inverted cross to show some type of devotion. Although this video is coming from a channel called Team Jaden Alexis, I do not subscribe to Stay in Culture. It's just where I got this video from. So that statement right there about not being Team Jaden is bullshit. He is actually all over Jaden like white on rice. So look at this inverted cross, and I'm going to break down what the inverted cross means, what happened, how some people can send witch doctors. Christian Rock's former football coach was attacked. There's a GoFundMe for him, and Diamond the Body teeth being knocked out. All of this stuff happened on the same day. Yeah, let's go. I ain't even going to tell you what I got to do. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to show up, show out, let God lead, and that's it. Because this is all right. This one thing I'm gonna leave it.
This is like I said over. Why is that? Look, my right is a cross. Is that? Am I tripping? Oh no! Well, it's a backwards cross from over here. So it is an inverted cross. That's the only form of light in this room. Sorry. Oftentimes, the inverted Christ, it used to stand for a symbol of humility towards God. Krisha, being a Christian as she is, she didn't know that because, for some reason she didn't read the Bible to know that an upside down inverted cross used to mean a symbol of humility, but now it means a symbol of I'm down with the Antichrist. The Antichrist is a program and it's a system.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
But see, that goes to show it doesn't see nephew. I'm so glad that you read him how you read him. See, mm.
Hmm. I'll do it again, and I would tell him
And
again. I'll ask him this tonight. I'll say, "Nigga, why's your eyes? Why? What happened to the? Why? What happened to under your eyes?
and he was
Since we
out.
judging, go
So
put it back up. I'll see that video and just
this
pause it.
same clip, right? That where he this same clip he was talking
Hmm.
about somebody else in her family, right?
No, this is gonna be a clip that we just seen just now, and we gonna look at his eyes and take a good look underneath the bag where the bag area of your eyes is right there, and tell me what's wrong.
Hold on. Oh, it's not. I charged my phone. Hold on. I'm lazy. Y'all. I don't feel like getting out the bed.
Oh, okay. Because if he pointing, I'm pointing too.
God,
Eating little snacks, watching TV, listening to y'all. Hold on. Mm-hmm.
He needs to go cut his hair. That
yeah,
shit look
right.
nasty.
Because I seen some clips that he was dragging people in her family. I did see that
Yeah,
somebody
I seen that too. He
that
did. He
somebody
drugged
that
her into
supposed to
Rand.
be supported. He was supporting one of them, and he drugged her too.
Oh yeah, he did. He drugged all of them. He said they all play with God, and he really went in on everybody. That's the night he went in on the somebody else,
He
Go
and
did.
then I was like, well, damn.
ahead with your brother. Go
He left me in certain situations. He left me where I was like, well,
Mm.
I was gonna say, well, Auntie Moo Moo, your turn. Get him. Because he was saying some stuff in that video where I was just like, you know,
Mm.
I ain't said
But you
nothing.
apologize, right? But you
I ain't
apologize.
said nothing. I ain't said nothing. That boy
But
need
you
his
apologize.
ass whipped. Because I ain't the one to argue. I ain't finna keep going back and forth with you on no internet. I don't play them games. You get to talking about. You could say what you want to say about a grown person. Her, Krishan, and all her family members he spoke on are grown enough to defend themselves. You know what I'm saying? But when you speak on a baby, is when you rattle my cage. When you speak on anybody that's a baby, you gonna rattle my cage. You gonna get that side of me you don't want to meet in person.
Yeah, well, he gonna get that side of me that uh turning this upside cross and all this to antichrist and all that and trying to put her out there like that. Come on now. Come on
Oh
now.
no,
Find some other content.
nah, but see see you. We all listen to Orlando.
Hmm.
um,
What you say now?
he's being very hypocritical because the way he lives his
Watch
lifestyle
this.
definitely not somebody who is a good representation of what the Bible teaches us. So if he's going by the book, he
Right
shouldn't be
there.
fingers. An inverted cross is a representation of the
Pause it,
Antichrist.
Auntie.
Justin Bieber music videos, Nicki Minaj.
His left eye and his right eye is more clear, a little bit more clear under the bottom, where the bags is, and his left eye is red as hell. I ain't never seen it red. That I know. I got some family members. Watch play it, Auntie. I know he ain't got on no makeup.
Lady Gaga, and so forth. A lot of these celebrities typically use the inverted cross to show some type of devotion. Although this video is coming from a
See?
channel called Team Jaden Alexis, I do not subscribe to Stay in Culture. It's just where I got this video from. So that statement right there about not being Team Jaden is bullshit. He is actually all over Jaden like white on rice. So look at this inverted cross, and I'm going to break down what the inverted cross means, what happened, how some people can send witch doctors. Christian Rock's former football coach was attacked. There's a GoFundMe for him, and Diamond the Body's teeth been knocked out. All of this stuff happened on the same day. Yeah, let's go. Look, I ain't even going to tell you what I got to do. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to show up, show out, let God lead, and that's it. Because, this is all right. This one thing I'm gonna leave it. This is what I gotta say though first. Why is that? Look, my light is a cross. Is that? Am I tripping? Oh no! Well, it's a backwards cross from over here. So it is an inverted cross. That's the only form of light in this room. Oftentimes, the inverted Christ, it used to stand for a symbol of humility towards God. Christian, being a Christian as she is, Oh, no. She didn't know that because, for some reason she didn't read the Bible to know that an upside down inverted cross used to mean a symbol of humility, but now it means a symbol of I'm down with the Antichrist. The Antichrist is a program and it's a system comprised of what a lot of people believe are celebrities, high profile people that can garner a lot of attention, and then they start using symbolism in their artwork, and symbolism in their background. And in this particular situation, the symbolism showed up inside of a hotel room. I don't know how that inverted cross showed up in
Acting like fuck on that hoe.
hotel, but what I do know is Krishan is the furthest from wanting to practice any type.
The farthest. Yes. Right, Christian acting like she hung them hotel lights up. Come on now.
But did y'all see that? Did you see he was working with his panda? He tried to blotch that shit out to the best of him, but it was like Maya getting the best of him,
And it's the way
telling him.
hanging in it seemed like that, but they need to these people.
Somebody told her this up, told her this up, told her. Oh, my bad. Sorry, Auntie. But he can't talk because I know every time he look in the mirror, it bothers him. But he just thinks he's richer, so it really, you can't judge NT1, buddy. That girl is not no satanic person.
She is not smart.
You don't see her at
She been
none of that. Quit playing with it, sir, and go cut your nappy ass hair. Worry about
listen,
getting them
you
teeth.
talking about Dre? You talking about Blue Brother Dre? You see what she
Who?
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Sure am.
hmm.
He
Mm.
liked it though. He needs to go cut that nappy something on the side of that head.
And
Cause,
little do he know, right back, she back over behind there saying, I plead the blood of Jesus. I'm not worried about them people.
but no, y'all see them naps?
No,
It
no,
was,
no, 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 no. Like Blue. You see that how that hair look now?
yeah, like
So
like
that
you
lets
see.
you know when they hair looking like that. You seen how Blue hair or something? They put what Clarissa say, nah, I can agree with that one with that white. That said, just me perm, she said. What she say?
Just for me.
Just for me, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they hair look like that. But baby, the truth come out when you can't put it in there.
What she should have told her truth too, and how she nesting at the top.
Ooh, I know that was horrible. That was horrible. But I did tell you that Wayne had no edges or no nothing. But when she put that wig on, she put that S on her chest and she feel like she can pop her shit.
Wait, I see Moo. Did she just say?
When she ain't got that wig on and you seeing all that, she wanna cry.
She said, I just told you she ain't had no edges in a little bit. There's no nothing.
I can't cry because you see you ain't got no edges, no nothing.
No kids, no edges, no middle. Just really up there looking like what's his
Look,
name? I'm
like
gonna figure out his name from
crying
Lean on
about her
Me.
kids, and then she look in the mirror and go, "Oh."
For real. They
Oh.
they need to put some tissue at the top of her head when they put that wig
So
cap
wait,
off
so it's
so it can
Dre?
rise it out.
So Dre is back home.
Yep.
No.
Mm. So
Oh,
so
this,
so he talking now
No,
too.
no.
His
It's a
daddy
home for
talking.
him that's saying shit away from Carlissa.
that's what I'm like. When that happened in 24 hours? Cause
I think so since he back,
Nah.
he running his mouth about Rock again.
No, he not home.
he
Oh,
not.
He where he at. This comment was for me.
oh,
I was saying this.
oh, that
Yeah,
was for you. Okay.
yeah. I said that. I said that, and then I said because of the panel situation, and I just left it alone. You know, but before we get off blue and them topic, what y'all thinking his next car gonna be? Because well, first off, what kind of cars do we got? Do we even got a Jack?
He ain't got. But
He
he,
got
We got a two.
he
a couple
Do we got a two?
two. He might got two in the possible. He
What
got
about a
a.
Joker?
He might got a little.
and
He might got a little.
he
Still
ain't
got a little
got two.
king. He got a little king of diamonds.
Hmm.
But
I
about
wouldn't even put the K on him. I don't even want him to have no
he,
kind of K, no kind.
he got a king of diamonds. He got a king of diamonds. Cause you forgot Junior the king of diamonds. So he gonna play the. He gonna try to play that card.
He got a hand. He has the diamond, and the rest is clubs.
Damn.
He got one little diamond because that's our baby. That's our baby Jesus, and the rest is clubs. That's what he got in his hand.
Goodness gracious.
Now let me see how you work with that.
Okay. Well, what? Okay, because you still got. Okay, what? Okay, because y'all forgot the other one. The play for the overlay is the read.
Hmm.
So what would y'all consider that? What kind of card is that? It got to be worth something.
Likes to say, I think the only card that he's playing with is he got that he do have a little something with his son. But honestly, I just really I don't know. I'm just feeling something different with Rock. I really am. I'm
Yeah, me
feeling
too.
something really different with her. It's something so different and powerful that I don't even think I think she will let him be involved. But it's something different is about to come out of this.
Right, because I want to know because she wanted to tell us a hell of a lot.
She
So
did want to tell.
I'm
She
spinning
did.
right now. So I'm spinning, right? So which
She
means is
did.
I'm just coming up with
And I look,
conclusions.
I was on this like, look, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Me,
No,
me,
no, no.
me too. I
I
was
want
trying
you
to
to, but you save it for your supporters. Don't say nothing. Because I do
look.
feel like she has something good coming out. I really do.
I was trying to distract her in the comments. I was going back and forth with the dudes. Y'all see me? He said, "Rock, will you marry me?" I said, "She's already spoken for." He gonna say, "Who asked you?" I said,
All
"You
I know,
did."
I was putting y'all in the comments. You didn't see that?
Mm-mm.
No, I called sis phone and our niece had the phone. I said, Rock is online. She's out. Let me take mama the phone. Look. I hung it up and I'm in the comments. I didn't put tagged sis and I tagged you. I tagged you
What?
too.
Well, you should have seen me in there. I was in there. I was arguing with him. I was arguing with dude, and
I don't know. My
he goes,
phone just said my phone, and I heard my phone when I was turning. I looked, and it said she was on live. I said, "What?"
I said, "Wait a minute, wait."
My notification definitely went out.
At first, I had got it confused because she changed her picture. So
Yeah,
I was like, "Well, let
I
me just
did
click on
too.
this."
I thought thought it was one of them little pages, and I
Yeah, I
clicked
did
on
too.
to it.
I said, let me just click on here and see what the hell
Uh-huh.
going on.
We were thinking the same thing. And then my daughter come home from school and she goes, Mom, it's like everybody know that Krishan is out. Everybody. She's somebody
hmm
everybody at her school was talking about it.
Yeah, the internet was born without her on it. And honestly, now that she back, I'm just glad she taking this time for her and Junior. So when she do get back, ain't nobody gonna be able to say nothing to her. She unstoppable. But my thing is where I'm spinning at is like, okay, the my overall opinion of the situation of her unfollowing him is she doing this. Let me just say this first and foremost. She's doing this for the better of her.
That's what I think too. The better.
But
But I know sis says that, they're of course they're entertainers and this they have to come with the content and they have to keep it going in the streets. I do believe that in some sense, but I also do believe it's something is just gonna be better with her. I don't know. I just believe this for real.
okay, y'all know how we play the game, right? When
Mhm.
we at the game and we get to playing cards and well, Rock wanted to change the board. So she said Carlissa is not allowed at this board.
At all. And I
And
told
she learned sitting down that the king will sacrifice his queen. And
hmm
I don't know why. It's just rattling my
but
cage. Like
it's babbling in my head too because the way she was explaining it, you heard what she said, it made her cry. You heard when
the
she said that? It made her cry. She was crying while she was
because she
learning.
right, because I feel like okay, you know how we do it. I feel like could you being told
hmm
like this is what it was. And this is what we put on the table and this is they took it. So what you got?
I just want to say this to you and sis. Isn't it ironic how we would talk about playing cards, playing spades, and we on the chessboard?
hmm
Isn't it ironic how we talked about this the whole time
Exactly.
and she came out talking about the chessboard?
So that's what made me think to myself, like, okay, well, maybe she kind of, up in there bored. You tend to listen to everybody. You had enough time, but
That's
you
Uh,
can't tell me she didn't have a device. So,
that's
hey,
yes. That's
so
like, come on now.
so I'm like, okay, well, you
mm,
hear you.
not
That's a
that
little. That was
book.
like a signal to me, like, who do you? I'm
Right?
like, oh,
Did
what, what?
we talk about who was gonna emerge? Did I not tell y'all Krishan Malone was gonna emerge before Krishan Rock?
Yes.
And
Yes,
I tell that too?
Mm,
Oh, okay.
yes.
we agree. We agree.
Agree.
We obliged. We obliged.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
We sure do. We totally agree. But
We
I
hear
just felt like
all
because your podcast was the only one talking about your content, us being here on the panel and stuff, who else talked about playing chess and spade but us?
Yeah, that was it. I can't remember nobody.
did she not say, but listen to what she said. There was a girl that came to her
She sure
and
did say
Hmm
that.
with the chessboard and taught her about chess and explained the chessboard to her. And when she began to explain it to her, she began to
To
cry.
cry. Yes.
Why? Mm,
She was seeing her life on that chessboard.
it's a lot. And
That's what
listen,
I'm saying. That's what I was asking you, Auntie, and I just asked Auntie Katina. I was asking you the
one
same
time,
question.
one time to what I just said.
What she just said.
Said, listen to what I said.
Pow, pow,
I
pow.
want you to listen to what we think about, what we talk about, right? Think
hmm
about everything I done said to y'all. from the time she got locked up to prior to her getting locked up till now. She said there was someone that came to her while she was incarcerated and they bought the chessboard to her.
Yes. So that one that brought that chessboard to her, they sitting there and probably be over here listening to us. It
But
could be
I
a
get what you're saying.
coincidence. It could be,
But
right?
see, you show, but do you think it's a chance that she showed the other chessboard that was also being played at the opposing person where the other opposing person was? I think. So that's what.
She knows.
That the
Yeah, that's what
person
I'm
that
saying.
came
That's
to
what
her
I'm
life,
saying. That's what I'm
they
saying.
in them streets. They in them streets, right?
uh,
Right.
Yeah, they in them streets and they hearing, they listening, they larking, they hear what's going
they,
on.
they were sent, but they came for a reason.
Exactly. So
They
they
were sent,
like.
but they came for a reason.
Mhm. Mhm. So, oh my goodness. So that's what. That's so I understood. I understood the play from the time that everybody sat down. I understood, but the part that had kind of had me questioning the tears. So I'm like, okay, so were you shown an opposing person moves to their chessboard game, whatever?
I felt like the tears was she was seeing her whole life was played on that on the chessboard. Like each time she told her who was this and who was that, and it's the way she was saying it. So I don't know. I'm sure it could say that they were sent, but you know me, in my mind, I don't know. It could come. It could come from all different ways, but I don't know. But I do feel like each character that she was showing her that's on that board, the cipher, this, and that, she was really saying it with a lot of feelings behind it. Like this was my life. Like each person on that chessboard, she was naming them. That's in her life. That's on that chessboard.
Oh yeah, she was giving the components of the chessboard.
Yes, definitely.
So
She
it's gonna
definitely was, and I have to definitely agree with that part.
be interesting to see how much of it she gonna retain.
Like she's looking like, well, damn, this was Clarissa ass. Well, damn, this was
Oh, she was given
this was
exactly
Jaden ass.
a
Oh
lot.
well, damn, this
It's a lot
was
of people she was given on that chessboard that you wouldn't even think it was.
this is whack ass.
It's a lot.
Yeah, she
No,
put all their names on there.
they gave her the past her past chessboard. The person who taught her how to play, you have to teach you the game that they was playing. You have to teach your past chessboard and your present chessboard,
Hmm.
and then you'll know what your future chessboard gonna be because
And I
you
do
already
believe it
know
was
what's
some,
going on.
and such
You-
and such too. That it was a lot of people named. I totally agree with that. A lot of people names on that chessboard.
but I was thinking more like to what I was feeling like. Everybody thought that like okay, I'm gonna say if Blue sat down to play chess, you know, is that you get where I'm going with that? I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna say it like this, nephew.
Mm.
He got a chessboard too. Somebody came to him and talked to him about the chessboard too. Um,
Oh, so she got their results, so they went to him first.
they went
Got
to
it.
him about the chess. He somebody that came to. Oh my gosh. Mhm.
That somebody went to him first, the chessboard, and they brought it back over there right away. I hear everything. I just don't want to agree with all this.
So I gotta watch what I say. 'Cause you know when I'm scared, I be running off at the mouth
Now we,
saying,
you
but
know, let's see the.
um, yeah, he got a chessboard too Now the question is, are they on the same team or are they on opponent teams? Because at some point they had to play each other.
I think that happened.
Uh, yeah, you don't think that it?
Mm.
Mm.
They
Well,
moving the board against each other, but they're just in the beginning stages of the game.
mm,
They gotta Nobody's really checkmated. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I can agree with that.
I can
I,
go to. I can agree with that,
I can
but
agree with.
no. Well, not necessarily. I think
Well,
it's.
came out okay. So when she came out, she did a big move on the board when
She
she
did.
stepped out. You know what I'm saying? Then she did another big move on the board by securing the little gig, the little modeling gig or whatever it was she secured.
Mm,
Then she she got a few pieces on the board, but not the pieces that really 100% count. You understand what I'm saying? They
no,
Mhm.
still
I get what you're saying there.
Mhm.
they still at the base. They not ready to move yet, and she got to be strategic when she move them.
She moved. I agree with that.
Exactly,
I do
exactly.
agree with that
I
100%. I
100%.
do.
But
Mhm.
see, but see,
Very proceed.
I think that honestly, looking at what looking at what bro facing and looking at what's going on the other side, I say what when you know what I'm saying. Look a
Mm,
little bit, mm, look a bit doom and gloom. Look a little doomy. That's what I'm calling it, doomy. That ain't even a word. Look a
um,
little doomy. Only we know what that means. Look a little doomy around that pond.
I'm gonna say this. Remember, yeah, I'm so lazy, or I will get up and go find it, but
No, don't get up. It's too late.
I'll probably drop it in the members
Yeah,
only.
it's
But
after one.
remember when him and her was on the phone together right when he got locked up,
Mhm.
and he was no. It was after he had that fight and everything, a
Mhm.
fight, and he was saying, "Excuse me, excuse me, y'all." He was saying, or she was saying, like trying to encourage him because he was like, people are not gonna like the way he looked. He
Mm,
didn't, like basically his looks didn't changed or whatever.
Mhm.
Like when he did, like now you see his quote unquote mugshot,
Mhm.
and he do look different.
He just put on some weight and he cut his hair. Is just not the same. His face not slim. It's just fatter.
Maybe it is the
mm-hmm.
haircut
It
making
was
him.
the haircut. That's
It's
people were
about,
saying
he done gained a
it.
good 40. He done
It was
gained a good 45, 50 pounds.
yeah. He done put some weight on him. Everybody that go to jail get weight on them because you don't. He's all you doing is eating and sleeping. You're not really and working. You're not out there in them streets. He's not doing all the activity he was doing. So
Can't
of
tell
course
that's muscle, and it could be muscle because we don't you
he's probably working out. He did say he working out.
muscle though, so it could be.
Yeah. To me, that's his face. If you look at all his other pictures before he became Blueface, that's who he looks like. That's who he is.
I
It's
mean,
just a
Well, he
haircut.
wasn't that big when he was.
No,
Well,
not
when his
that
daddy
big, but
took
you could.
that picture.
I'm not talking about the weight. I'm talking about his features. That's Jonathan. That's who he looks like. It's just
well,
not
Yeah,
from his
yeah, yeah,
weight.
yeah, 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 yeah. I
Yeah,
get what
that's
yeah,
his looks.
they're gonna make him look like Jonathan. That's what he's supposed to look like.
Yeah, he's Jonathan now. He's not Blueface.
you're saying.
For real, he's Jonathan. Jonathan with some weight on. 'Cause-
Yeah.
Jonathan with some weight on. 'Cause- 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 on him. And when he come out, you know how quick the weight gonna fall out.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gonna cut his hair again, like he likes to wear his hair, and he gonna be back blue face.
You
He's
think
definitely
about
doing
it,
it.
Chastity when she came out. Remember how big she was
Mhm.
when she came out, and now look at her. And
He's
she had
definitely right
kids.
now. He's Jonathan. He needs to be Jonathan right now. No, no, for real. I totally agree with that. I don't agree with everything that Wayne tried to say, but I agree with that one. He really needs to be Jonathan right now, for
Mm,
real. He really
When was he
does.
looking back at his Facebook? When was he ever Jonathan?
And you remember, he's always had bad skin.
No,
yeah, he
but I'm
always.
saying, looking back at his behavior,
Uh
this
huh.
is not like Auntie. I meant to tell you this, Auntie Katina and Auntie Mumu. I meant to tell you guys this. We said that that was a character, but when you go back and you look at his Facebook all the way when he was a kid, like what was it, 13, 12, something like that. He's been this person,
But he was
ain't
feeling himself
changed.
around that time. You think? I think he was changing then.
No, that we seen when he morphed into Blueface, but I'm
Yeah,
saying oh no, not morphed into Blueface, but morphed into being this arrogant person he became. But I thought it was Blueface too. This is just who he is.
you think?
No,
I,
if
I'm
you see his
sure. I'm
Facebook,
sure it is. But what I'm saying is, right now, he needs to be Jonathan, who he was birthed to be. He needs to get a connection. He got to sit in there and get a connection with God and get to know God, really a personal relationship. And to,
mm,
I don't know, he just got to come back to be. He got to be him, who he was birthed to be, Jonathan.
but the Lord said, "Raise them up in the way they should go, and they will not stray." Right, Auntie?
Right, right.
He said nope, nope. He didn't say they wouldn't stray.
He didn't.
He
He never said they wouldn't,
they will come back.
but yeah. So he needs
Yeah,
to come back. That's what I'm trying to say, sis. He needs to come back, like repent of his sins and come back and go back to who he is, Jonathan, not Blueface, but Jonathan. And that part right there, reborn again, getting baptized, getting, dipped in the water, all that. He can get baptized up in there. I'll be seeing them prisoners get baptized and all that up in there. Just, be Jonathan. And then when he come back out, of course, he has to play his role of Blueface, but maybe this time he can play the role of Blueface, but turn it off real quick and go back to the compassionate side as Jonathan.
I think
Yeah.
what happened was with
I think
with
he lost his way along the way of forgetting who he really is or who he
no
really was.
what happened was what you see when he turned about 13 and how he talked to his friends online about doing a mamas and whoever else, and Carlissa begging him, please, no more women. And this is at 13, maybe 14, somewhere around there. And he was a teen, like early, okay? But that lets me know that he lost. He never knew how he Blueface was left when he was about 8.
Right. Yeah, I was trying to sit around. So it's around the age of 8.
Yeah, he was left when he was Blueface. Jonathan Porter, Jonathan Jamal Porter, the one that is the respectful kid that Carlissa grew to love, the one that Callie said she woke up to drawing on her, the one Dre said used to chase him around. That was all 8-year-old behavior.
Mhm.
So you seen when he started to get about 12 or 13, or about 13, I'll say about 13, maybe even 12. He had some younger pictures up there. I just
I
can't put
know.
an
I
age
went to
to him.
Facebook. He got a lot of Facebook pages, and I went and I
Yeah.
was looking at a lot of them and just looking at the picture. I could tell when he was Jonathan, but like you said, I could see, like, I think maybe he was 14 on one of them. I could see each
Mm-hmm.
picture he was changing.
Mm-hmm.
You can literally see it.
Like you can see he was morphing into something,
Uh
but see,
huh.
I had said God said raise them up in the ways that they should go, right? Well, if you listen to the children and not this lion wench, the children all say they raised themselves
Mhm.
when
Yep.
they was in Carlissa's care. So Blue was the most in her care than all of them. He,
Mm.
yeah, he went to learn how to play football with his daddy for however long. But
She
at that
just don't
time,
want
he
to
was
give him
already
that credit.
Blueface.
She just don't want to. But she did one time. She did give him the credit. But Clarissa, I don't know that one. I don't know. I just
No, but
oh, but the
see,
part when she said, yeah, you said I took your mama and daddy to church every Sunday, and look how they turned out. What? What?
right, that was horrible. That was a bad example.
Oh,
But but okay, like this. Okay, we can't sit up here and let Papa Blue just sail on off into the sunset like he ain't did and squat diddly. I had his hand off in this boy upbringing. You could see where Papa Blue showed him a lot at a young age that he shouldn't have saw, as well as Carlissa, but more so with his father. Who did he take after? The
well, who
son.
to who took out the who? Who? I was reading what
Uh,
Kristen was saying.
no, like I'm saying, like Blue morphed into his father. His dad, he looked at his daddy, he was seeing what he was doing, and he morphed into him.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So you was exposed to a lot. When you come home
I
with your
believe
mama,
he
you
was
exposed
exposed
to
to a
me
lot as a
more.
young kid. I believe that.
Yes. And that ruined him mentally. So he stuck being a kid, being childish, not under like treating Javon like a little brother instead of like his son, correcting him when he wrong, teaching him. You know, normally at Javon age, you would see a dad trying to show him how to fix a bike when it come apart, or fix this when it does this. But Blue, he know how to cut hair, but I don't think he know how to do all the rest of that.
Oh, okay.
See, so it's hard to show a child how to become a young man if you never became a young man and arose to adulthood.
But you can see, you can tell how he was talking to him on live and stuff like, hold it down, son. I'm about to go take care of your mama. Stuff like that, to a
Right,
kid.
that's what he was exposed to. As I said, you see what his daddy exposed him to. And Big John still is this way.
Yeah.
He ain't changed a lick. It just when he wanted to make sure his son was one way when he got older, so therefore he exposed him to too much. And you can see he did the same thing with Javon with the dancer girls and the empty pantry. You had dancer girls, but he eating Slim Jims.
Slim Jims. Slim Jims. Nothing in that pantry.
And Jay needs to been thrown all
And
across
with
that
booty
apartment
shaking
or the house.
everywhere.
Yeah, Jay need to got her tail whipped too. Like her sister need to come on, and her mama need to come over there and tear off into her.
Right.
I
What
know
you
my big sister would have came down. She would have came down for wherever
man,
she
mine would have came.
was.
What do you have going on up in here? I done got slapped and everything else. Booty flying everywhere, smoke all in the air.
For real, I'm telling you, you know, grandma. Don't let my granny would have been with her.
What?
Oh,
She
my
think
granny would have.
304s. What Krista say? They were some 304s. Ain't that?
Uh, the H you that's
Ah, yes.
yeah.
I believe it. I believe she
Yeah,
was
see.
strolling. She was strolling on that track.
Yeah, I believe it too. See, she was exposing her kids to so much to the point where she lost her kids. Only one that had a childhood, and you can see how the childhood was Callie. That's because she was with her father.
I believe that, Kristen. That's probably why she left them by herself in the apartment because she was on that whole stroll. I believe it.
Of course, she had to go make that Hollywood money. But see, like I say, if you think about what she say to Dre, she talks to him like that's her baby father, her husband. You wasn't supposed to leave me with all these kids. Them kids was not his responsibility. Callie wasn't his responsibility, and neither was Blue. You put too
I
much
know.
weight on his
That's why.
shoulders.
That's why I wish that Drake mind wouldn't be the way it is because at some point I had some compassion for Drake just because of that. And then, I'm like, at first I was like, Blue, you shouldn't treat your brother like that. That's your oldest brother. He had a big hand, a part of raising y'all while y'all mammy, while that wench was in the streets doing what she wanted to do. But I don't know. Then Drake he came off talking about rock and
I have to go get
being
me a.
lies.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, sis. You know,
But,
then he came and
but
he started talking about rock and jumping on the bandwagon with these people. But I just wish that Dre would have stayed authentic, stayed himself, gave his story. Dre could have been somebody too with his story. Dre had a story to tell. He really did. But
but
he should have just stayed authentic, nephew, like stayed himself
but he seen the
and
numbers at the
told his own
time.
story.
You
Huh?
see at the time Krishan and Blue's separation was big, and then they beef made it even bigger than what it was supposed to be. And the baby made everything was just extra big, like that song, house real big, chain real big. Yeah, everything was real big last year. It was just brand new and real big. See now, where he fucked up at was you fell in love with your brother girlfriend, and your mama was breaking you down mentally, so you were going back into that nut bag that got you locked up originally. So what it mean was he didn't know how to not wear his feel. I don't know if he's an Aries, because if he's an Aries that makes
Crystal
sense, but
say,
I don't
Lord,
think
check
he's
on
a.
Drake and Tina. He falling all over to PC. Good enough. Y'all laughing at what Chris is saying.
Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm saying like he mentally broke, and so he wears his feelings on his sleeve when it come down to
Yeah.
rock. They both do. So it's like, okay, I don't know what happened between him and Blue when they start funking, because they was cool. Even after the show, they was cool. You know what I'm saying? Everything was still hunky dory, but they never kind of meshed back into what they used to be ever. You didn't see the kids coming around and bringing their kids around each other. It was supposed to be just that.
Yes. Yes. And I do think that Dre was in love. You know what? I said that too, a nephew and Christian. I said that Dre was in love with Krishan. I did say that.
Yeah, he is. And he's so hurt. He's hurt that his brother got her pregnant. Like, that was the ultimate for him. Like, in his mind, he could have felt like he could have got back with her long on down the road. But seeing to the fact they got a baby together now, that's your nephew. And you're
And
going to have to look at her as his baby mama.
don't talk down about, yeah, I don't know. She was doing this and sleeping with Isla. I don't like the way he talked about Rock. I don't like it.
No, he was just listening to his mama.
Yeah, that's
But he
yeah.
but he was trying to hurt her just as bad as she hurt him. Because you and your mama was too emotionally involved.
Yeah, he had a mental breakdown. I agree. From his mama.
No, no, I'm not. No, that wasn't a mental breakdown. Carlissa was emotionally involved because Mr. Stafford just put her through this, and so now she has to see um, her daughter-in-law she raised go through the same thing she went through,
Not the
and
dog.
then yeah, that's what she considered Jaden. So,
She
and then then you got
was
this
considered
nigga.
dating that.
Yeah, then you got this nigga over here just losing his shit, but he got his heart on his sleeve. So he telling his truth. Like Auntie say, you gotta take 20% of what he say and then take 100% of the 20%. So let's do this. Remember, he said, yeah, me and Rock alive. He only was live for a little bit. He said me and Rock was emotionally and spiritually bonded and connected. That was my best friend. I loved her. His words.
Mm-hmm. End quote.
So you love her. That was your best friend. Oh shit. Your brother gonna kick your ass. Cause we already know that Blue is an emotional roller coaster. How that song go?
Yeah.
By Guapale. Emotional roller coaster. That's Blue. Him him and Rock both. When it come down to they love for each other, they be an emotional roller coaster. Boy, you be thinking it's over. And then Next thing you know, she picking glass out his head. You like, boy, this is some shit. Look at this. Look at this.
Definitely
Auntie
say,
Moo, look at this. Auntie Katina, you see this? She got the vacuum.
yeah, I definitely saw it. She got that.
Look, she got the damn vacuum.
Girl, they say, what your daughter doing? My niece
Then
is
she
like,
look. Then she went to jail. You like, okay, you know
do
what?
you want to fight?
It's
They get in
over.
the car. She sit in the car. He kept on, you want to fight? You want to fight like you wouldn't fight a nigga? You want to fight? I said, Lord, she was tired then. I said, leave her alone, Blue. Just leave her alone. She tired. She tired of fighting. Y'all probably been fighting all night long.
Yeah, he was extremely upset. Him and
Tired.
Dre they get a lot alike. They wear their heart on their sleeve for some reason with that for this girl, and it's like,
Beat a man. You think you can beat a man? But I like
mm-hmm,
how Elle came up and brought us some clothes. She wouldn't get out the car. You remember that part?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He came and seen about it, brought us some clothes.
They wear their heart on their sleeve with women, and it's like, boy, y'all look real tender, real beta, real tender. I'm sorry, they do. When you see a man like really get emotionally and yelling at a woman, like, boy, when she was in the house, I caught her with a dude. Y'all was sending me pictures of her with the other dude. And then he left her in the house and thought she was gonna stay there. But she went to her partner house just to visit, get some air. He really was hot. That nigga was hot. I love Rock. She got that attitude. What you could do, I can do better. And she be fucking him up with that every time.
Hmm.
I don't think he want to play that game with her.
Huh?
I said I don't think he want to play that game with her.
But I know they talk. I guarantee you they talking on their phone though.
Hmm.
They
Oh,
definitely
poor-
talking.
They love each other.
Hmm.
Yeah, of course she just gotta continue to do what she gotta do until, just like Tina Turner, shit. When she ran across that aisle, I just knew she was gonna fall in them heels, but she was gone.
you
Man, they don't make heels like them no more. I've seen too many girls fall.
you know that hotel's in Dallas, right?
It
No,
is.
really.
Hmm.
That was the best scene in that movie when she whooped his ass in that limousine, and then he flinched when he was in that.
What do
He
you
said, I
want?
said,
She wasn't scared of him no more.
yeah, she said, I said, come on. And he flinched. He gonna say, come on.
I'm
Ooh,
gonna wear
shit.
your ass out like we're in 1999.
She had him screaming in the back. She said, come on. That's all you got? Bam. I said, woo, shit. I was watching that last night. I'm sorry, y'all. I, w- you know, my mama gonna say, how could you sit in here and laugh at something like this? I said, blame Mary Jane. You gotta call her.
Hmm.
Because she was just tearing him up. That whole movie, I was in here mad as hell, like, ooh, when I catch his old ass. And my mama gonna say, he probably on. Is he? Is Ike still here?
Oh,
Yeah.
he away.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. How old was he?
Mm, hold on. It ain't been too long ago, I thought.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hear. They said, look what you did. You broke my damn window.
Mm.
Oh, Jesus.
Can y'all hear me?
He died in
Now we can.
2007.
Mm, okay.
Oh,
He died in
Okay.
2007.
Well, she outlived him.
Mm-hmm.
She had a comeback for a little bit. What the got to do with it? I was like, hey.
Passed away for last year.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a little bit longer than that. But that was amazing once got to see who the actual person was behind her character. Angela Bassett played a hell of a role.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
She did her thing. Now I'm gonna ask y'all, how y'all seen The Deliverance?
Yes. I'm the one
Uh,
suggested y'all to see it.
yeah, I watched it. That was very spiritual at the end, Auntie. I'm gonna tell you now, they had me in here in tears praying, and I felt the Holy Spirit with it. I said, okay, but then, me, I said, you know what? I need to go find something out about this movie. Let me put it in. So I'm doing my due diligence, and I see, um, the cast, and he telling what's the dude name? Wasn't it the right the what's his name? Lee Daniels, is it? Wasn't that who did that movie?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Lee Daniels and them. He said he had a deliverer there. I don't know what that means. I guess that's the person that do the exorcisms or whatever. So he said the person who played the nurse was his sister, and then everybody had to do an exorcism. Everybody, because everybody had a situation where they had, Monique had. She said she had a bit her thyroid had became inflamed, so she had a big old ball in her neck. And then remind you, I said his sister played the nurse, and remember it was the nurse and the mama. She was a cancer patient, and he said 3 days into the movie, his sister had what was it? Something cancer, what was it? Lung cancer. The
Oh,
dog, the dog expired on set. The lady got hit in the face with the fire extinguisher for nothing. He said it could have took her eyes out. Monique, like I told you, she went to the hospital. She was in the hospital. That's why she didn't have a big role in that movie. She was in the hospital. They went through hell making that movie.
Lord.
hmm Who was they trying to say they was dating for? What y'all think about that? They were trying to say Lee Daniels and Monique was dating. Is that true? What y'all know anything about that? They
Well,
left me.
I
Y'all
didn't know
left me.
I didn't know Tina Turner died from high blood pressure, kidney disease, and intestinal cancer.
I don't
Wow.
know. My thought was going in and out. Someone right.
Okay, I said, did y'all know that Monique? They said they were saying that Monique and Lee Daniels had a thing going on.
I don't
Yeah,
believe that.
I heard saying that. I don't know. People be saying all kind of stuff.
I don't believe that with you.
I
But
know.
they
I was just
always
looking
say
at it.
strange activities go on sets when they doing stuff like that. They even tried to
No,
say
but
it happened with the Exodus too. Like it's always
mhm.
strange activities go on when you're doing movies like that.
But he crazy. He did that movie in that house after they demolished, like right before they demolished
Demolished
it.
the house, yes, in
So
26.
yeah, he crazy. Like the dude that actually originally bought the house from the person who, okay, somebody bought it from the people it happened to for 30 bands, and then this ghost adventure dude bought it from her. and he slept there, and he said that he was going through it there. And I watched his. I couldn't stomach that. I said, you know what? Nope, too much. I said, this is crazy. It's too insane. But I had some questions for that lady that stayed there. And maybe it was the spirits that made her stay. But she said we can't afford to move, so we gotta stay here. Now, ma'am, I don't know you, but I'm gonna tell you like this: anytime something got my child levitating off a
I
bed,
house.
I don't give a damn what I can afford. We a camp outside in the snow. Damn it, bring it on, bears.
Hmm.
Bring it the hell on, bears. Bring it
I got out.
on.
Well, I got a green
Bring it
nephew.
on.
I got out that house.
For real, I would have bought a car, a van, or something. Bring it on, wildlife, because damn that house. We can't afford it. We would have afforded it today. We would have got paper routes and everything. Everybody got after school jobs and everything. We gonna afford it. Grandma Hams, you gonna afford to work too. We gonna put you at the Salvation Army store 4 hours a day. I'm not staying in that house. She gonna say we had to leave once it got bad where they walked backwards up the wall at the hospital. I said at a hospital. Y'all gotta see shit like that at the hospital, Auntie.
What?
You got a chance of seeing a key.
I ain't
You
seen no
got.
mess like that. That's on the psych ward.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the little boy he was on the psych ward.
Oh, okay. Because I'm
I
finna
don't go on the
say,
psych. I don't go. I don't know.
I
Mm-mm.
don't blame you. After seeing that movie, I wouldn't go nowhere near a damn psych ward. To just know I got this
That was so.
upstairs for
Just
me.
know when you go in the emergency room, when you go to the
Uh-huh.
emergency room and you got to fill out that paperwork, and then they asking you all them questions. When the doctor come in, well, do you feel depressed and how are you feeling and are you crying? And they asking you them questions because you know they can hold you.
Mhm. I
Yeah.
always make myself
Uh-uh.
feel like a happy camper,
Say
even
you
if I
say you
am crying to my
good, you ain't
therapist.
depressed, and you do what? I'm not talking to no wiles, and I'm
Mm-mm.
not crying. What?
I am perfectly fine. Do you hear
Yeah.
ringing noises in your ear? Hell no.
And you see them people coming in for to put your ass in that straight jacket.
Oh, we finna have a fight to that day. You finna know you got your ass whipped. You ain't getting me in that straight jacket. Find me.
Nah, the straight jacket. They just put it take
You
you there.
nope.
But
You just don't have to find me.
mm-mm.
Trust me. It took 12 officers to hold me down, and they still was having a problem. You're gonna have to find me.
Yeah, they take you to with a psych. No.
Them big ass people. Why they gotta be so big? They find the biggest people that they can find or something. Is it a weight and height requirement to be a crazy house security guard?
I don't know.
Shit. It's always they tall as hell. They always like 6 foot something, almost three something, and picking your little ass up like you just nothing.
You have to go to work tomorrow, sis?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay.
But
But
mm,
I missed you, Auntie. I did.
I miss y'all too, but you know what? I'm getting tired.
Me and you both. I know
mm,
it's about time for us to wrap it up in a minute.
too
Auntie
hot.
don't be on here that long no more.
It's the ate this thing on cookie fudge. I don't know what the hell it was, but it was good. But I shouldn't have ate it. Now my damn bleh, dreaming
It's so
about it. Cook ice cream cookies.
Lord have mercy. Be dreaming about the cookies.
It was
I do
good.
that.
It was just too sweet. I probably won't eat no more of them. Mm-mm.
Mhm.
See, I think that's how I gained them 20
That's
pounds
how you
back.
gain weight, sitting in the bed eating them cookies for real.
Cause
It
I
was
used to have.
it was a fat boy, but it was the cookie,
Oh,
the cookie sandwich. So it had like a chocolate cookie, and then it had like the Oreo cookie with caramel, and
Oh Lord.
Oh, you got the caramel one. I don't like that one. I just like the pure Fat Boy cookie. I just give me no. Okay, I feel a little funny saying it, but I get the ice cream that look like the, the cookie. It's called a big something.
Mm-mm.
You ain't never heard of it?
I don't think so,
It's
Matthew.
called a big. I don't want to say the word. I see. I feel.
Get a white. Mm-mm.
Okay, it's called a Big Daddy.
A Big
A
Daddy?
big daddy. What? A cookie?
See,
Shut up.
see. No, it's an ice cream.
Oh,
So
ice cream.
But they have all kind. I think I've had those. That's the real big one. But I just had the cookie and cream one. The cookies, but it had like a chocolate cookie. It was good. It just was super. It's not that big, but it's super duper sweet. You know. Mm-mm.
See, that's how I used. That's how I gained that 20 pounds. Cause I like chocolate almond, and I eat them
They
when I go
have
to sleep.
Oreo icing in it.
See, laying in the bed, eating that seed. I be having
Yeah.
stuff like peanuts by my bed.
I do.
Yeah. See.
I only have almonds right now, and I didn't want
See, I
the.
like the Cajun mix. The Cajun mix.
I can't
And
do them.
yeah, and it have all the different type of peanuts. It have all. I love it. I love that. I was looking at it, and I'm a little bag going empty.
See, you got to get you the chocolate covered almonds or the
But I'm not eating
chocolate.
like that.
They are good. I like the dark chocolate to be exact. Them
Mm-mm.
be fire. I be eating them in the middle of the night, waking up and they didn't melt.
See,
Some done melted in my bed.
See, I
I
can't
be
eat
like,
like
what?
that. I have heartburns and stuff. I can't eat like that.
Yeah,
Like
that's
I
where it
try
comes
to eat
from.
before
My
7,
bunny that too, and
and
she's
definitely before 8 o'clock. I will not eat after 8 o'clock.
oh, you so good and
I
disciplined.
know because I'll sup. I have heartburns in it, and it's so miserable.
You gotta take the omeprazole. You gotta get the capsule.
But see, I'm not see. I don't like putting all that type of stuff in my body. So the thing is, just don't eat after 7 or 8 o'clock, and I'm good.
Yep, you right about that. But my
So
doctor and
I
me,
just
we
gotta
have a
be disciplined.
time. He's like, you still, you really have to. And they say, you know what? They did a test because okay, I learned this from my mama doctor. It was a little girl. She younger than me, okay, and I'm 36, which pissed me off. She's a doctor. Well, congratulations to you. But anyway, she gonna say, wench. I ain't hating. But she gonna say, have you ever heard of something called pylori? I said, pylori. She said, yeah, it shows up in the form of acid reflux. I said, no, I
Yes,
never heard of the word of pylori.
definitely acid reflux. Yes.
And she said,
Ugh.
well, have them test you for it. I said, okay. So they test me for it. The doctor gonna give me some pills. Them pills have you used in the bathroom. You can't never go anywhere. I asked her, what is wrong with you?
See, they see. I'm good. I'm good.
No,
Uh.
it's penicillin that you gotta take for 30 days straight. He mean 30 days straight. When he said 30 days straight, he mean no days, no breaks. 30 days straight to get this worm out of your body. It's from
Mm.
eating like steak or whatever. And I'm a big steak eater. So it's I probably have it, but like I told him, them pills got the devil in them. And I don't believe in taking that. I can't never go nowhere.
Mm.
You can't go no. You can't go outside. You can't go to get you nothing. You nothing. You think
So
about
it have
eating
you
before you
using the
think about
restroom 30 days straight like that?
no, like not like that. Like you have some days where you cool, and then it's just some days. Like let's just say you ate something like a sandwich the night before, and like he said, it's just clearing you out. So I'm like, okay, but the sandwich wasn't that big. It wasn't that but a little tuna sandwich. Okay, damn. It take you 12 hours to get out one little tuna sandwich.
Well, and see, the thing about me, I'm really good at when I eat, I go to the restroom afterwards. Not even maybe an hour, but I go to the restroom. So
I, I can't.
Yeah,
And I
see, I
find it
do.
strange for people who can use the bathroom first thing in the morning. You guys are
I
very weird.
need, yeah. Anytime I eat, I'm going to the restroom, and then sometimes I use it first thing in the morning. I'm good. If I don't use it that night before, I'm using it in the morning.
Nope. I tell my little sister too. I said, you know what? You're weird. She gonna say, it ain't my fault your bowel movements don't work right. I said, just talk about me,
I
but it
thank
don't
God I
feel
don't have
right.
problems with that. I
It don't
really
feel
do.
right. But it's okay.
But like I said, I'm not eating after 7. And if I don't, I may take me out. I wake up from work or whatever. I hurry up and fix me something to eat, but I'm not eating. I'm definitely not eating after 8 o'clock. I'm not doing it
Yeah, because
because
you
I
don't
would
want to take them
toss and
pills.
turn all night long.
Hmm. You don't want to take them pills,
I'm not
them
taking them pills.
pylori, what is they called? Penicillin. Is why I keep calling pylori pills. It's called you know they got penicillin for every part of your body. So this I guess this one is strictly for your bowel movements or something. But anytime I was talking stuff about my kids using the restroom on themselves, when they was younger. I said I'm thank God I ain't never had that issue until I took that pill.
I bet you
You
won't take
know,
that pill no more.
I bet you I won't either because I felt like in the morning time you just pass your normal gas as a man, and
uh,
that was nobody's gas. And then I went to the bathroom and I went to sleep, and I woke up and I was like, oh no, this can't be happening to me.
uh-uh.
How
Nope.
did this happen to me?
Mm-mm.
Mama gonna say instant pills. Don't worry about it. At least you just didn't do it all just on your own. Did you? I said stop making excuses for this. This is oh, don't tell the kids. I gotta wash. I don't know. Should I put the covers in first? Should I go wash up first? What should I do first? I didn't know what to do first.
Oh.
I didn't know. I just felt violated. It was cold. It was very cold.
So what you doing? Tomorrow I'll be on the computer. I'll be at the desk tomorrow. Tonight I just wanted to just come on. I didn't even really mean to be on here this long. I just came on while I was on the porch. Now I'm in the bed, half asleep.
Yeah, me
Well,
too.
you go ahead on, Auntie. You be careful eating that ice cream, or you gonna end up like me in my situation. You know, it
Half
don't
asleep.
feel nice.
I'm getting too old. I'll be okay. My grandma said you gotta enjoy life. I enjoy every moment of my life.
Amen. I was just telling my mama that earlier. I said, you know what? It's gonna come a time where I wish we gonna all wish we could just sit down and enjoy just a good drink and a laugh.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm enjoying it. Thanks to my beautiful aunties and my wonderful mother, and thanks, and I'm grateful for y'all.
Enjoying you too. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all good night.
Good night,
Same
sis.
here.
All right, I love y'all.
Love you too, aunties.
Huh, love you too. Love
All
y'all.
right.
Bye.
Peace out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here too. Like I said, I just came on while I was just chilling on the porch, and you know how we do it. We get to talking and just talking, having conversation. This where the grown and the sexy hang out. The home of the aunties, uncles, nieces, and nephews. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button. And if you would like to be a part of the exclusive auntie, uncles, nieces, and nephews, hit that join button and join our membership. Members, be checking for y'all memberships. Turn on y'all notifications because I got some tizzy. All right. I love y'all.
Love it, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Get to taking that off me. Yeah. 'Cause I got the plug, I made the coffee. Mm-hmm. Talking late night, boy.